Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you for coming to Vino Entertainment TV, where we talk about non-violence, and we also don't do any bullying over here. And we also talk about firearm violence, domestic violence, the unfortunate, and we also talk about being violated. Vino Entertainment TV is basically out in the community all the time, basically enjoying the community, the people in the community that we know we serve and we respect. Anyway, thanks for coming to be on Entertainment TV. So, what's really going on? Let's find out what's going on in these YouTube streets. I'm waiting for my co-host to get here, so we can get our chit chat on. I had talked to her in a couple of days, so it's a lot been going on in the streets. It's a lot been going on out in the world. I mean, a lot of corruption. It's been crazy, y'all. So let's go ahead and get this started. Yeah, Dino Entertainment TV in these YouTube streets. Hey Trina, hey Bonea, hey Miss Scott, what's up Sarah? Hey Toya, hey y'all, what's good my dog? Hey, friends, hey, friends. Hey Perk, what's up dog? What's up y'all? Hey Toya, hey Miss Scott, what's up mom there? Hey Trina, hey Sarah, what's up dog? What's up y'all? Hey, bounce bitches, bounce bitches, bounce bitches. Hey TT, bounce bitches, bounce bitches. Hey Sarah, bounce bitches. Hey Trina, hey Monea, hey Miss Scott, hey Sarah, what's up Toya, what's up y'all, what's up dog? Hey friends, and we are silent. Hey, what's up dogs, what's up y'all? Hey, bounce bitch status. Hey, we good. Hey, we fly, we fresh, we all that. Big steppers, yes. Hey Trina, hey Monea, hey Miss Scott, hey Sarah, what's up Toya, what's up dogs, what's up y'all? Friends, solid. S1, hey, perp. And we still friends. Y'all understand we are still friends right today. There's no bond being broken, won't now be broken. Only one is out the bunch, but the rest of us is all still in. And hey, guess what? We tighter than right. Trust me. We so saucy. Hey, Cassandra, what's going on? But y'all remember the round table vibes, the song I made for round table vibes, and I've been trying to get back into the little music, trying to get my little beat back on, my little rap, my little music thing back on. But I'm gonna get there just in a few minutes. Just hold on, just really, really hold on. But yeah, but y'all know these YouTube streets been so crazy, y'all. I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, people talking bad to each other. I mean, we got some thoughts to get together. We got some sisters that's not together at all. What's up, Pat? What's going on, girl?
Hey friend, hey TT, hey Sarah.
What you been up to?
Nothing at all. Not a damn thing.
Are you at work? Are you working?
Nah, I'm at home today.
Yes, TT, those were the fun times. It sure was. The fun times, the fun times. I mean, we was all in it. I'm glad that we still good friends. I'm glad we still sisters. I'm glad we still hold tight because you know what? We just never know when we might come back together. I promise you. You never know. So, Pap, what's been going on with you, girl?
Nothing. Just trying to make it from day to day.
Mm-hmm. So, I've been watching the news lately. Have you been paying attention to the news lately?
You want me to tell you too? Not really.
Well, there is a cyber attack on the cars. It's a cyber attack on the cars. They're saying that somebody went in there to store all the identification, the social security numbers, all kind of stuff to the main source of the car lots. They know to run the credit through, and said that they are now doing paperwork by hand and by typewriter. So they have been hacked. So if you're trying to buy a car right now, it's no good to buy a car right now. It's no good. It's gonna take about what 2 days to get a car. By the time they finish typing it up, writing it up, running your credit, everything by hand, they can't do it by computer. It's gonna be 2 days before you get your car. So right now may not be the best time to go get no car. You might want to put a freeze on it and think about that for a little bit. Just want to put that out there so y'all will know. There is a recall on coffee beans. Coffee beans are no good. They're infested. The sodas are infested. If you go into the stores, I mean, not the store, but the restaurants, only the restaurant sodas are affected right now. So like the orange, the cola, and the Sprite and all that right now, they got some kind of virus in them. So if you go to a restaurant, just get you some water or some tea. Water, tea. Do not mess with the sodas. Again, do not mess with the sodas. There are recalls on the sodas. They got recalls on the ice cream, but I just can't remember what ice cream it was. So check your recall. They got a recall list on Google. Go on Google and check your recall list. Now, I didn't find those on Google. I just found those on Chrome when I was scrolling for information, and I just found those out there. So I want you to know. Also, if your parents get SSI, if your parents get SSDI, they work, or your friends, cousins, anybody you may know, if you go look it up right now, they're saying if you are working, they are going to cut your benefits. Again, if you are working and you are on SSI, Social Security, any kind of income like that, I'm just glad they ain't messing with retirement money, you know. But anything like that the government is giving you and you're working, they are taking your benefits away from you. Hey, Tori, baby, how you doing, baby? They're taking your benefits away. So y'all better be careful. You know, you going in there and you want a part-time job. I mean, we all want a job. But if you're making too much money or you got a job right now, they are taking your benefits away from you on Social Security, SSDI, or whatever it may be. So y'all be careful when you think you're gonna go to work and get your benefits too. It's not working like that. So I want y'all to know, think about that when you go apply for jobs. So make sure you contact your Social Security office and see what's going on as far as your situation, everybody's situation may be different, but check into it. Cassandra Torres said, hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Tori. I got one question.
Yes, ma'am.
How in the hell you gonna cut my social security benefits and give it to the Ukrainians and they ain't work for none?
You know what they doing, don't you?
I just want to know. I mean, I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, that's what they doing. Yeah.
I'm asking for a friend. How you gonna cut my social security money? Now I've been hot about this. Now that I have been paying attention to.
Oh, you
I've been
have?
hot about
Okay,
this.
so you know what I'm talking about then. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I've been hot about this cause I'm 56 years old. In 6 years, if I want to file for my social security at 62 and a half, you telling me I ain't got no money and I start working when I was 17?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I, I, I,
The
I
money, the
got
money,
another question.
the money running out.
I got another question. Is we as American people gonna sit down and let them do it?
Yeah.
Look, spider!
Yep.
Look, go!
Let them do it.
Look,
They gonna let them do it. Yes, TT, they are calling about everything. Everything getting recalled, y'all. And I also found out that those applesauce pouches. I was talking about the applesauce pouches for little kids in the stores where they're saying that Dollar Tree did not pull them off the shelves. So the Dollar Tree is being handled right now through some attorneys right now. So all of that. I
Mm,
think
mm,
it's
mm.
reparation money.
I seen one thing where they said the troops is mad cause the military finna start feeding them lab made meat.
Yeah, hello, Manel. Hey, baby. Yeah, yeah. You right, Tori. Tori said, look what Tori said, because he said, I think that's our reparation money they're giving away. You
I
hear me?
think it is too.
Yeah.
And, and, and I think all this pandering they doing, Kamala Harris talking about 20 acres. I thought it was 40 acres.
It
Where the
is for
hell
the
you get
acres.
20 acres? I thought it was too. And she said in a some panel they had on 20. We're not even gonna go back as far as the 20 acres and a mule. And I caught it when she said, I'm like 20 acres. I thought it was 40 acres and a mule. What the hell you talking about?
It is for it. It's for
And
she a lie. It's 40.
them Democrats,
But what she got
them
20 from
Democrats,
trying to show somebody.
yeah, and them Democrats is running scared cause they seeing that the black America
Thank you, Candace.
is not putting up with their mess. Everybody want to know what Biden done for us. Biden ain't done a damn thing for us. I know y'all coming out here trying to tell us that Biden done did something for us, cause you ain't got that many black people that went to college that got student loans. Although I'm one of them, but you ain't got that many. So forgiving the student loan ain't helping the black community, cause you ain't got that many black people that went to college to get no student loan as you do other people.
That's right.
So that ain't help us none. Sending all the money over across seas to Israel and Ukraine and
Come on now.
giving
Come
all
on
this
now.
money to these illegals coming up in here. That ain't helping the black America. That ain't helping the black community. That ain't helping me none. Y'all want to come talk about home ownership when the median price of a house now is $300,000. Who can afford that?
We can't. The house is too high. The house market is so high where they making people be homeless. I know been nowhere where they making people be homeless. We're not homeless. They putting us out there. They making things so high we can't afford it, and they making us homeless.
Yes,
I
yes,
ain't
yes.
saying
And
that,
in California, they trying to make it illegal to be homeless. How you gonna make it illegal to be homeless if you done made everything so high, inflation sky high, you ain't giving us enough, you giving all the money to everybody but us, and then you gonna put me in jail because I ain't got nowhere to live when it's your fault I ain't got nowhere to live?
yep, they sure is. So you follow the news pretty good, then I see you following that news. I see, but you show because you showed right. You right, Tori. Tori said Pell Grants. That's right, Tori. But you know what? They when they put the people out to be homeless and down on Skid Row, they know. I think it was TT was talking. I think me and TT was talking how they went down and clean Skid Row up and throwing people stuff in a trash can and all that stuff.
Yeah. They I'm not understanding. This is supposed to be a miracle. And and you treat and according to the Bible, you supposed to take care of home first. You taking care of everybody but home. And then
Right.
you expect the people that live here, the citizens of America, just to sit back and keep on taking the fact that that's just like I'm sitting here in my house and my husband taking care of somebody else and he ain't taking care of me. Hell no, that's not gonna work. And it ain't only the black community that's upset about it. It's a lot of Americans upset about it. It don't make no sense. It ain't making.
Right.
It's not the mass is not massing. Y'all all over there in Africa worry about what's going on in Africa. What about what's going on at home? What about all this rotten meat and all these recalls like you talking about and all this junk y'all actually feeding the kids in the school? It ain't only us. They putting it on us because we the ones standing
You
up
better come
hollering
on
about
with
it
that.
loud. Everybody mad about it.
That's right. Yes. You right, Tori. Mental health and homeless go hand in hand. It sure do. It sure
That's
do.
right.
Most definitely go hand in hand. Titi said, "Ain't
It's
no
enough to
housing,
make you go
no housing
crazy.
for the poor people." Yeah. Oh,
It's enough
Titi
to
said they
make you
done
go
build.
crazy.
Titi said they done built $1 million condos on Skid Row. Oh, really? Ain't that something?
What
So
about
they
the
ain't just
company? What about the company
what you.
down there from South Texas, up here in Dallas and Fort Worth, all over Texas, call that getting the grants and all that to build affordable housing. Then come to find out after you get the houses and apartments built, they not affordable housing. But you done got the money
Sure
to
is.
build affordable housing.
They sure lives. And then they were giving grant money out to different states to help the people to see how they were doing some kind of program or some kind of invention they were doing, see how they give you an extra $1,000 a month, how they go along within your household. Well, when I got time to come down to Texas, in Houston, Texas, wheelchair down there saying we don't need it. Texas don't need it. And we need everything. We need all of that. Texas need help. And I don't know why that man that wheelchair think that we don't need no help in Texas, but he is so dead wrong. We need help in Texas.
I'm telling you, everybody better pay attention to what's going on. Cause this place is going to hell in a handbasket. And it's slowly but surely sliding on gasoline draws.
Yeah. Tori said, concerning he especially we say especially when I built the house. I know that's right.
That's right. That don't make no sense. I don't understand what these people around here, what they doing, what they thinking. People is tired of going in the store buying $5 loaves of bread. I'm one of them. People is tired of going in the store buying $7 dozen of eggs. Don't make no sense. Then you try to grow your own little garden and they tell you can't have your own garden. Oh, I'm paying taxes, I'm paying mortgage,
Yep.
then you gonna tell me what I can and can't do in my yard?
Yep.
Go on somewhere with that.
Yep. You can't do
I'm
it
upset about
yourself.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm mad about the way they treating the people. That every time you look up, it's a bunch of more bullshit. And half them people they know half them people on the street is veterans. They done went over there and fought for this country, and then come back over here and now you want to lock them up because you won't give them nowhere to live.
Yep. Won't give them nowhere to live. And they fought for this because they should be the main one. You should be housing. It's a lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of homeless veterans out there on these streets. You know,
Yes.
it's sad. And you're right, TT. There is no such thing as a affordable housing. You're right. It do take
It's
two
all
incomes
right.
for a household. Sometimes it take three incomes for a household.
You sure
It's
do.
crazy.
It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
You're
It
right.
don't
They're
make
not
no
giving the
sense.
best anything.
And then
TT said
what little bit
they
they
gonna
do
burn it.
get,
TT said they burn it, gonna get it. Go ahead.
and what little bit they do
Go
get
ahead.
events, they gotta fight. They gotta fight for it. I heard one vet say they tell me I gotta have a address and stuff to get my money. How I'm gonna have an address if I'm homeless? I don't got nowhere to live, and they won't help me find nowhere to live.
Hmm.
That don't make no sense.
No, it don't. It don't. It don't. It don't. And it's sad, and we are in America, and we get done like this. So, I mean, it it kind of shocked me a little bit as I got older because I always believed that we always getting help and that when my mom worked at Lone Star. And Lone Star, my mom made bombs for the army. She made bombs and ammunition for the army. That's what my mom did. And I remember when the last one time before, I think they were going to war, and my mom was out there every day early. I mean, they made them go on even on their off days on Saturdays just to build them bombs and stuff, and and uh, it just really sad how they just closed everything down as far as well. They didn't close Lone Star, they didn't close Red River down, but they closed Lone Star down and Globe Union down.
Yep. My other mama used to work at Lone Star. She got the tip of one of her fingers blew off. She got the pointer finger and the middle finger. One of them just the tip. The other one almost half of the finger. And she had to go through hell and high water to get her disability, and done blew off two of her fingers working at Lone Star.
Yeah, and my mom
She
used to
had to
say,
prove. Said she had to literally go down there. She had to take pictures and send the picture of her hand. The doctor done turned everything in, telling them what they did. And then she had to literally go down there and show them people her hand that two of her fingers blew off.
my mom used to say all the time. Sometimes when them buns come out the machine, they automatically boom. They go out by themselves, boom by themselves. She said,
Yep.
and she said she'd be so scared because she was a line leader, and she said she'd be so scared to touch them buns, no touch because they just blow out their fingers like your fingers get blown off, all that kind of stuff
Mm-hmm.
when she was buns out there at Lone Star.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to my other mama. She worked out there and blew out two of her fingers.
God dog. Mm, mm. But girl, let's get started. Y'all, it's been a mess out here in these streets. Let me tell you.
I never
Go
thought
to
these words would come out my
Stephanie.
mouth, but Candace Owens is onto something, and that did not feel comfortable at all. So Candace says the reason mainstream news is not picking up this lawsuit, is not paying attention to Diddy at all, is because of this man right here, Lucian Grandage. He is one of the most powerful men in Hollywood and music. And he been up in Diddy's room. So this man right here is Sir Lucian Charles Grandage. He's been the CEO of Universal Music Group since 2010, so you know he done seen some shit. So I had to go to the damn documents. I had to see if this man was actually named, and he is. As you can see, it says Lucian Charles Grandage, and it also says Universal Music Group. On top of that, it says Ethiopia. I cannot fuck up her last name. I refuse to. But she was also a big person in Universal Music Group. And then Christina Coramham, Lord forgive. But she was like Diddy's second hand. And here on page 4, they are all listed by name and picture and description. So, this is messed up. So if you go down to page 28 of the lawsuit, everything is up in this bad boy. So let me just read a little bit and you can pause to read the rest. Defendant Grandage sponsored and attended several Love album listening parties at Mr. Combs' home in Los Angeles, California. These parties were sponsored by defendants Mr. LR, which I don't know who that is, and UMG, which is Universal Music Group. As evidence above, the parties had ex-workers.
I'm not surprised. So there must be the main men who's holding the money, Pap.
Okay, this my
Then the
thing. What
main
she
men,
been under?
then the main men who holding the money that he got the answer to.
Yeah, and where she been because what she been under a rock called Jaguar Wright called that man name, said that was Jay-Z. He was Jay-Z man. I mean Jay-Z was his man.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
When she said
Jay,
the man name, I heard Jaguar Wright say that man name.
right, She went for 4, But my sister TT sent me a thing, but I can get to some loaded up, so I probably load up for Wednesday. She sent me a thing, but it's a man, but he wasn't shown there. But it's a man that's protecting Jaguar right. And I don't know if he's white or Italian, but it's a man who's protecting Jaguar right now.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher said my dad was exposed to Agent Orange in Vietnam, developed prostate cancer, diagnosed with ED, what's ED and a whole bunch of other stuff, and down near a death door before they gave him and being fits. Golly, ain't that
My
something?
daddy was. That's what happened to my daddy. The Agent Orange got his throat. He had throat cancer. And the bad part about it, the bad part about it, TT, they wasn't exposed to shit. They sprayed their ass with it.
Oh, they sprayed it. Wait. They sprayed them down.
No, they sprayed it in the air where they soldiers was at too. My
What you
daddy
say?
told me. They sprayed them. They sprayed their own soldiers with that shit.
What?
Yes.
Sure. I didn't know. Now I didn't know that. Now that's new to me.
Yep. See,
What?
my daddy, he one of them that when he go to drinking, he go to talking. And a lot of time when he go to drinking, if he ain't talking about my mama, he talk about what he experienced in Vietnam.
Mm.
When he get on that level, that them one of the two things he gonna talk about, him in Vietnam or my mama.
Mm.
And he go to telling all kind of shit.
And they were spraying them down in the air with that stuff.
Yep.
Teacher said, and he said, if anybody think they gonna harm Jaguar Wright, they gonna have to. He gonna have to go ahead and take him out. That's what that man said.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a white man too.
you right, Tori. Tori said he been waiting. And then on Entertainment TV Live class in session. Yeah, we be getting some class over here, don't we? Yeah.
Yep.
Um, look here. And I feel like sometimes I've been living a whole life. My life been a whole life when I was a little girl. I
You
really
know
feel
what?
like that because everything's not what it said it was when I was little. So I'm like I've been bamboozled the whole time I've been a little girl.
You ain't the only
You
one.
know?
The American people been bamboozled. They taught us lies in school. They taught us lies in school. They taught us what they wanted us to know in school. They
Yeah.
proved the little lady proved how they changed the maps. And I knew that myself because I saw that for myself. I just, I ain't think nothing of it. That I know when we were
Right.
little, Greenland was bigger on the map than it is now. They changed it. They lied about every damn thing. Cause Rockefeller said he didn't want no country of thinkers. He needed a country of workers.
Mm, 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 mm.
The public
Right.
school, that's welfare. You gotta learn what they want you to learn. They ain't teaching you nothing. They ain't teaching you how to be. If you really look at it, they're not teaching you how to be self-sustaining. The only way they teach you how to be self-sustaining is go get a job to
Right.
sustain yourself. Not figure out what's within you that you want to do that might can be able to make you some money. Entrepreneurship ain't for everybody, but or what you can do to help somebody out and somebody help you out, and they want you to go and work like like one man say, go work for somebody you ain't never seen and never will see. But you go to work faithfully every day, thinking you making you money when all the time you making him money,
Giving
and he
him
giving
money.
you the
Right.
scrap.
Right. Right. Tori said, Karen, that part that they drafted the black men to get them hooked on heroin, and they did do
Yeah.
that. They did that.
No, it wasn't only that. My daddy told that too. My dad told that. He said them white boys was the one over there crying. He said
Hmm.
the niggas was already mad, and they went on over there and learned what they could learn. Of course, we bested everything. He said it was them white boys over there crying, and they told them give them whatever they want to shut their damn mouth. And my daddy said 90% of the casualties of war in Vietnam was done by another American. He said the white boys
Right.
getting high off that dope, crying, going up in there throwing hand grenades in the captain's quarters.
What?
He said more American. This is what my daddy said I'm telling you, when he get drunk, they say alcohol truth serum. When he get drunk, he go to having the flashbacks and he go to running his mouth. He said they was up, the white boys were crying they didn't want to be over there. Cause most of the white boys that went over there, it was poor white trash. Cause if you was in college, a white boy in college, they didn't get them. They got the poor white trash and the niggas.
And the black people, right? Uh huh. Uh-huh.
And said them white boys was over there crying because they didn't want to be over there, couldn't handle what was going over there. And them people told said it come from the head, the president. Give them whatever they want to shut them up. And they was filling them with that dope and that heroin and everything over there. Because the poppy fields, they grow freely over there.
Yeah. See, Pap said Titi said you're right, Pap. My dad was on the ship picking up refugees. He never even placed a foot on land. Dang, in Vietnam. But the refugees they sprayed transferred it to the Navy SEALs. Really?
Yep.
Oh wow, TT.
My dad said
Dang.
My dad said they was over there. They had him digging foxholes because he itty bitty like me, and he said he was digging them so fast that couldn't find nothing for him to do, and he would get a lot of leave. Every time he go to leave, he was a hoe. Come back with an STD.
What?
He said, "Come back." My dad a hoe. He didn't give a damn. I'm telling you, he telling it. When he get drunk, he tell it all. He don't bite his tongue. And he said he had to go talk to the captain, and the captain told him, boy, he said he called him a boy. Said, boy, you see that flag behind my desk? And it was a rebel flag. And my daddy said he told him, I take that flag and whoop your ass with it. And said the captain, you gonna talk to me like that? You asked me, did I see it? I told you what I do with the flag. Make him an MP. Made my daddy MP.
Tori said America was designed to be self-employed, but it's not like that. Everybody working for somebody else. We
Yep.
all working for somebody else, Tori. I mean, when we think we'll be on gallon head, you just you look around, you back down to the same where you just been started from. You ain't made it nowhere. You still started trying to get back where you was. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Tori said that's why. He said, "Hey Karen, that's what my old school uncle told me." Uncle Baby and Uncle Booger. Oh, Uncle Booger. Yeah, it's hard. And they tell. I mean, that all. If you heard this or not now, I heard y'all, Tori, Titi, y'all. I heard they all still start drafting. Have y'all heard that?
Yeah, they got the draft from 18 to 26, and they get men and women.
Girl, when I said 26, I'm like, they going what when you talked about it last time when they changed it. 20, yeah, they getting ready to start drafting y'all. And I ain't got but one son. You can't be done take my one child, but they ain't gonna care. They ain't
Well,
gonna care.
well, let me break it down first. It done passed the House of Representatives. It got to pass the Senate. And then the president signed it in order for it to be a bill. It ain't passed the Senate. It's in the Senate now, right now. But it passed the House of Representatives. And the reason why they doing that is because they said the Air Force, the Navy, and the Army, they enrollment has been down 30%. I mean 10% for the last 30 years. Of course, because like I was telling my husband, all these babies, these 18 to 25, 26 now, a lot of them daddy went to Afghanistan and Iraq.
Yeah, and they ain't gonna be doing no fighting.
No, and
I don't see the young boys going. I don't see the young boys taking up the initiation to go sign up for the draft and go do no fighting. I don't see that.
I don't see that either, and that's why they're trying to do the draft, and they know that they already see that they're not doing it. That's why they're
Yeah.
trying to put the draft in. And I'm like, one man said, that's one time I had to take one for the team. Because even though mine grown and past age, I got a 21-year-old grandson, and not my boy.
Hmm. Teacher said our Vietnam War vets was some hoax over there. Was some HOs over there. Pap, they left behind babies and all that. Yeah, they got World War One babies and all that stuff. I mean, I'm like, what's a World War baby? What's a war baby? When I find scene, I'm like, oh, and I'm like, they just had sex and just left them over there with the mama, and it's a
But,
lot of them like that.
but then not to take up for them, you just kind of got to look at the realistic of the situation. Most of them boys wasn't them 17, 18, 19 years old. That's when they full of testosterone. And then you done snatched them up and took them over here to another country to kill people. Any release they gonna go get them some.
So Black Steel, Tori said that's an old school Public Enemy song. Black Steel is about the draft back in the day. Oh,
Yep,
what?
yep.
Hmm.
Yep, Tori right. He right.
We got to go and say. Mm. So what do y'all think about the trial about the YSL trial? You gonna
I've
think
been watching that. I have been watching. I've been watching that. And that ain't nothing but a motherfucking shit show.
them young boys showing out, ain't they?
Yes, they is. Hold on just a second. I'm cutting my mic off for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Them young boys showing out, y'all. Them young boys are showing out. Let's get started. They making a fool up there. They showing out.
You good?
It's a show, Judge.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I ain't Judge Glamble, and I don't play, so stop showing out. All right, let's see. Mr. Jimenez, you want to tell your client to get a grip on himself? You good?
It's a show, Judge.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I ain't Judge Glamble, and I don't play, so stop showing out. All right, let's see. Mr. Jimenez, you want to tell your client to get a grip on himself?
Yeah. Them boys acting a fool up in the courthouse. What y'all think about that, TT? Tori, what y'all think about that? Tori, them boys are showing out. They showing
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I've been watching that. I've been watching that because I like courtroom drama, and that's supposed to be live, real courtroom.
Yeah.
And the judge on the tape, the district attorneys is corrupt. All of them up in there they ain't even running that trial like it's supposed to be ran. The judge doing the wrong shit. The district attorneys up in there talking crazy. Then they want to make the witnesses that y'all done threatened, because you didn't bribe them, you threatened them, told them you're going to put them in jail if they didn't get up there and testify.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got that little dude, Woody. He showing him his ass. He just flat out showing him his ass.
You see old boy a while ago just showing how old boy just showing that a while ago?
Yep.
It's sad. And then they make a mockery. Teacher said we shouldn't be surprised them boys making fun and mockery of our legal system. It's a joke. It is. I mean, them boys are showing out. When I seen that girl, I laughed my ass.
I'm be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't surprised. I'm actually glad they up there making a mockery out of the mockery of the legal system. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. If us as the black community, most and foremost, we the main ones getting charged with everything. It's time we put that legal system on blast. Cause it ain't bit more right as a man, as the day is long, as the night is short.
Yeah. And when I seen that, I said, boy, them boys are showing they butt, boy, them boys are showing out. They give them what they do. They give them a shit, as Trigger Man say, a shit show. They give them a
Yep.
shit show. Anything. But they, boy, look at him. Let's go to the next one here. Boy, showing out. They giving sign language. You see that, pal?
Yeah, I saw it. And that judge know he wrong. I don't know why he can't see. It's common sense. Even the average person see up there, sitting there looking. What you doing is wrong. A lot of that stuff you doing, you won't let the defense handle that case. Whatever the defense try to, everything on there. Every time they done filed for a mistrial, they had a right to be granted a mistrial. But that
He
judge
wouldn't
is
do
on
it.
the tape.
He wouldn't do it. But when they
Nah,
get
and he know he wrong.
when they get his ass, I hope his ass go to jail. I hope
Oh,
he
they
go to
gonna get.
jail.
I read an article came down my timeline on the computer, said that the Georgia state, whatever it is up there, they investigating him because he ain't doing what he supposed to do. And when he put that lawyer, he thought he was doing something. He put that white lawyer in jail
Exactly.
for
Right.
contempt of court. And I caught me and my husband talk about the little argument they had when he put him in court. The man wanted to know about the meeting they had, and he didn't
Right.
deny. The judge didn't deny that the meeting took place. All he wanted to know is how he found out about it.
Who he told
You
him,
saw
right?
right then and there that you were wrong.
And he really got mad and put that man in jail because he wouldn't tell him who told him and how he found out. That's why he went to jail.
That's what I'm saying. And he was wrong for doing that because if it was ex parte, the defense was supposed to be notified that we having an ex parte meeting. They were supposed to be notified. If it was not an ex parte, the defense was supposed to be in that room too.
Right there with him. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Right. That's right. But I tell you, boy, the judicial system is, I don't know if I said it right, but it's messed up. It's screwed up.
Yep.
It's screwed up. Let's go to the next one.
All this shit. First nigga to show y'all this shit. Look. Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on, I ain't got that much battery. You got to scan your ID to unlock the alcohol door so you can get the bill. So that's what you do. You go over here, right? So you put your shit in. Press. It scan you, right? And then they ask you what door you want to unlock. At the top, you feel 1, 2, 3. Then you press 2 or 3. And you press unlock. And that motherfucker hit the green light on your ass like that. Yo, you first seen it here.
Y'all see that? Y'all get ready for the new stuff. Get ready to come in. It wasn't your hand. You go you go through the store and pick what you want and get it automatically charged automatically. I mean, y'all, they putting it in by next year, 2025. We're gonna be in effect, y'all. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I ain't ready for all that. I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't ready for all that. It's just too much for me.
Well, what did I tell you about them electric cars?
Oh, they having problems right now with them electric cars. You understand me? They sure is.
Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that they was planning on these young folks buying them electric cars, and the average black person would rather have a combustible engine, one that burn out gas than electricity?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's $1,000 in the wintertime when it get 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Then you gotta put one of them charging stations in your house. Then they ain't got enough charging stations across America, and the car gonna only go so far on the charge.
That's right. That's right.
And if you go that 300 miles or whatever, go on the charge, 500 miles or whatever, go on the charge, and what if it's another 500 miles before you can get to a charging station? It's not gonna work. I told you it wasn't gonna work. I told you they were trying to rush it too fast.
So Tory trying to say that they changed the system up because too many people are stealing. I don't
think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. I think that's another way of gathering your information and keeping track of where your ass at and what you doing.
In my opinion, how much you spend already. They already trying to keep track of that.
Well, let me give you a scenario. You go, you put your ID in there, you scan it, they scan your ID. Ain't no telling where your information going. You buy you something to drink, you drink the drink up. You done went home and went to sleep after you done drunk the drink. You get up and you get in your car, you go drive. Police pull you over. You been drinking. I ain't been drinking. That was earlier today. Yeah, you been drinking. We already got the information. And you can be sober.
Yeah. It's gonna cause a lot of problems. But they said that the military, the first one making everybody put the chip in their wrists because the military is making them do that right now.
And that's another reason why ain't nobody going. Outside of that, I just seen the thing. I just read the article where a lot of the troops is mad because the military is feeding them lab-grown meat.
I ain't surprised. Tori said, but Cassandra making sense though. I mean, I was always told they always try everything out on people in the military first before they put it out in the streets. I mean, I don't know. Is that true? Have your husband ever
Oh,
seen anything like
they tried it with them C-19 shots, and look what happened to them. They gave it to them. Remember they had that ship out there in the water and wouldn't let nobody off and made all of them get them shots? They tried it with
that?
them. They started with them first.
I remember that. I remember that. Hold on.
Oh, it looks like Beyonce will not be hanging around for the fallout that's about to come after the lawsuit that was filed against The Dream by his former protege. Both Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z are closely linked to The Dream and are mentioned in the lawsuit, which means that this is the second man in their inner circle who has been exposed for some horrible things in only a couple of months. Well, the sources are saying that the feds are getting closer and closer to Jay-Z by taking down his circle, and Beyonce is becoming paranoid. She is allegedly packing up to run and is already making moves because she is reading the writing on the wall, and it is not looking good. And we all know if Jay-Z really is next, it's going down, because that man has also been accused of doing some horrible things. Girl, every single time we think that the situation in Hollywood couldn't possibly get any worse, it gets even worse than we could ever imagine. Child, Cat Williams was right when he said that 2024 was really the year of reckoning.
Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024.
I've been waiting on Jay-Z. I'm waiting on Jay-Z. I'm waiting to hear everything he done did. I know he done did so much dirt. He might be worse than he might be up there with P Diddy.
My thing is,
we don't know.
my question is, why Beyonce running now? You been had your hand in it.
I think
He
she got
white.
more than just her hand. I think she got a lot to do with it. A lot of stuff. I think she do.
I think she got a lot to do with it too. And on top of that, you one of his victims.
Yeah. You're right, Tori. Tori said that the chip's supposed to have a barcode scan. Sure do. But when they get ready to do the chips and everybody, I'm running off. I don't want no chip in me. I don't want nobody to know where the hell I'm at.
Well, y'all must didn't pay attention to Goody Mob when they sung that "Who's That Peeping in Your Window" in the video. Dude go up there, pay for the paper, put his hand up there, scan his hand, and that was back in the 90s.
I ain't paying no attention. I know the song. Oh, I know the song, but I never paid no attention though, for real.
Watch the video. If the lady do it first, and then dude walk right, the one with the gold in the mouth walk right behind her and stick his hand up there and pay for his stuff. And that was in the 90s.
And we think that Bart Simpson was all crazy. Hell, we didn't want to crazy for even just paying that stuff any attention. We didn't know what was going on, but now we know what's going on, and it was like it's been in our face the whole time. We just weren't paying attention to it.
I told you that's how they do. They have to tell you. They have to tell you what they're doing and what they planning on doing, and for you not to believe that they actually gonna do this shit or planning to do this shit, they put it in movies and cartoons.
Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot of movies that's contained to what's happened now or what done happen.
Yep.
One or two.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if I told y'all this, but you know, it was a black woman that wrote The Matrix and The Terminator. And they took it away from her. She said she'd been fighting them for over 30 years to try to get her rights back. And Arnold Schwarzenegger offered to pay her $2 million for the rights to the Terminator. And she told him, hell no.
I think I seen something like that, but I'm not for sure. I think I read something like that.
Yep. I saw this lady I listened to, Ahmadiyya Shakur. She interviewed her, and I watched the video.
I'll say, let's check out.
And she said she been fighting with Hollywood about. It started with the Terminator, and it really went left when she wrote The Matrix, and they got that from her. And she been fighting to get She didn't get rid of the rights to the Terminator, but they tried to take them. That's why Arnold Schwarzenegger tried to pay her $2 million. She told him hell no, and he went all the way up to 20 million, and she told him no. And that's how they eased and got the Matrix away from her, and she been fighting to get that back. And I think she finally just got it back.
Just like we were saying about all the adventures that the black people made when they, from back in the day, how they are now taking all the credibility for it. Like they done upgraded, you know what I'm saying? They done did something to the upgrade, make it a little bit better, but they trying to steal their rights and their money, and that's what they doing. And they've been doing it, and we just not seeing it. What's been going on the whole time?
Yeah, they've been doing it. I told you, I said it one time, I said it again. How in the hell they inventing anything they wasn't doing no work?
They weren't doing
We
no
were
work.
doing all the work, so how y'all invent anything?
Yeah, we doing all the
Most
work.
things, most stuff that's being invented, a lot of people are just smart and tinkering with shit. But a lot
Right,
of stuff that was invented, it come out of necessity.
right, right. Right, and them folks work hard for those adventures. You know what I mean? The wire and all that stuff. They did a lot, and like I said, they're not even getting they credit for it. But if my fundamentals made some kind of invention and we use it right today in 2024, oh, I'm fighting for my rights. I need my money. I need what belongs to me and
Yeah,
my family members. We need that. You know what I'm saying? And then
they
you
go.
gonna upgrade it, you gonna upgrade it, make it feel a little bit better, like you done did something because you upgraded. How you gonna upgrade my invention? That's something I done made. How you gonna upgrade my invention?
That go all the way. That you take inventions all the way to the alcohol, like the Jack Daniel. Jack Daniel ain't invented shit. That black man invented that shit.
But not according to them. But yeah,
And that's why the family. Now that one thing about him, he did split the money with the family because the black man descendants is getting some of the money. They own half the company. But a lot of them, they just take the shit. Like one invention, I forgot what it was. I saw a video. The black man, the slave invented it, but he couldn't get no patent because he was slave. And the white man went to get the patent on it, and he couldn't get the patent because he couldn't explain how it worked because he
yeah,
didn't do it.
he didn't own it. Right, right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, y'all. Tell your friends, come on over for some reasonable talking. We don't fuss, we don't argue. Like Tori said, we get some education up in this mug up over here. Y'all understand me? Most definitely. Tori said, what's the TT? Let's see. Tori said the light bulb. So you said the light bulb, the ink pen, the automobile, the airplane, etc. Yeah. But we're
The
not getting credit.
lawnmower, the ironing board, the iron, you name it. You
Yep.
name it. The
Yep.
stoplight, the
The
refrigerator, you name it.
the cell phones, the fax machine, all the refrigerator, all that. The
Yep.
stick shift girl, we made all that. We did all that. All that. But we're not getting out, they're not getting their credit. Only thing they're saying that we got hit this button for the upgrade, like they done upgraded, like they done built something for the upgrade. And y'all that only thing y'all did was add some extra tools to make it more convenient. But we
And that was
invented
all they did. And that was all by
learning.
design too. They kept all that hid from us so our kids, so we would know and our kids would know, and we would always have to look to them for everything.
Yeah,
Taking everything away from us. When we ain't gotta look to them for nothing because we did everything. Oh, I've
right.
been watching a little bit of news. It's a 24-year-old Colombian woman, 24, 24. Listen to how old I said she is, 24. You over here running
Mhm.
for something in Missouri, some state position in Missouri. You took it up
Mhm.
on yourself on Juneteenth to make a video with black music in the back and telling it's that time of year that they finna cram Juneteenth down they throats
Oh,
and
I seen that. I seen that.
yeah, and Juneteenth is a ghetto holiday, and if we don't like America, we can get the fuck out. Bitch, you ain't been here since 2009. How the fuck you gonna tell us to leave our own house? You get the fuck out.
Yes, I seen that. I'm like, did she really just say that? And a little young girl, she
Yeah,
don't even know her
y'all,
history. She don't know her history. You right,
y'all,
Tori.
y'all.
She was so
Excuse my language. I don't
you
mean to
right.
be too vulgar, but I get mad. I get
No,
mad
no,
sometimes. You 24 years old. You've been over here since 2019. I mean 2009. 2009, you've been over here, what, 10, 15 years? What the hell do you know about America?
About Juneteenth.
You
That's
don't even know
right.
what the meaning of
That's right.
Juneteenth is. And you ain't telling us that we don't like America. Get the fuck out. You get the fuck out because who invited you over here?
That's right. That's right. And Juneteenth been around before she was even thought about, before she even was even spit
Thank
out.
you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, and a lot of people don't know about Juneteenth. A lot of people need to learn the history of Juneteenth. What do it
That's right.
actually mean? It don't just mean watermelon, red soda, water, hot dogs. It don't mean just that. It comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. We did a lot to get to Juneteenth, and they took a long time to tell us about the day we was free.
Yeah, and my husband sent me a video of Charleston White. I usually don't agree with him, but this one video I agree with him on. He said when they made it a federal holiday, which I already agree with that it was all about a money thing for them.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, they ain't by making it a federal holiday, they telling us, yeah, you acknowledging that we was in slavery, but you also still telling us that we still look at y'all as slaves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then
Because
I've been celebrating Juneteenth all my life, and
me too.
I like celebrating Juneteenth. But I'm gonna be honest, since they made it a federal holiday, it kind of took some of the out of it.
But Pap, some people don't even recognize. A lot of people do not recognize Juneteenth as a federal
I know they
holiday.
don't. I know they
They do
don't. They
not.
don't. They don't. They
You
don't
still go to
recognize
work
it.
and all that stuff. They don't recognize that ain't nothing. This is a day that that African Americans. It don't mean nothing to them because they still go to work. Did my mail get delivered Juneteenth? I don't know, but I know
Nah,
they still go to work. They still go to work.
nah.
The stores be still open. Even on
The
Martin Luther
bank.
King holiday, people still
You
be
didn't
going. It don't nothing change by Martin Luther King holiday, but a few stores closed down. The mail might not run, but a lot of people don't even recognize Martin Luther King to even be a holiday.
They don't. When they make it a federal holiday, all the federal buildings, all government agencies have to close and the banks close. But you didn't get no mail and the banks was closed because it's a federal holiday now. We didn't need no federal holiday for Juneteenth. We was already celebrating. We don't need y'all permission to celebrate what we want to celebrate.
That's right. That's right. You sure right. Let's check out Jaguar right now. I don't know, but I'm sorry, y'all. I just believe this woman so much. I believe everything she say until she proven wrong. And everything she said has came out to be true. It's coming up to be coming up. It's coming out. But I believe everything that Jaguar Wright say, and and I hope sister be real careful because they on her ass. They on her. I hope she be real
Yeah.
careful and be real mindful how she move because they on my girl Jaguar. They on my girl. They on her. They on her. They on her. They want her out the way. They want her out the way, but they don't know how they gonna do it. But they want her because she talk too much. See what I'm saying? But if she didn't talk so much, how would we know what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Because she said she is an inside source on the dark well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if she don't tell it, we already know ain't nobody telling nothing, right? So I'm glad
My
that she tell it.
my thing with that, she telling a whole lot. And the problem with Jaguar, as far as them being on her, they
Right?
scared. They scared. That's why they on her. They don't know exactly what all she do know and what information she got. What they don't know everything she got,
Hmm.
and they scared. That's why they after.
Read Tori comment, Pat.
Wait a minute. Let me get where I can see.
you, you can feel their spirits when you walk through there. Dang. Mm. It's on Waco Street in Houston. I ain't never heard that street before in Houston. Okay. You can feel
I've
this.
been there too. I've been there too, Tori. I've been there too. I've been on that same. I've been the same. I've been to that cemetery. My auntie took me there. She used to go to church at Fifth Ward Baptist Church, and on Waco Street, on one end of Waco Street, it was a lot of businesses, a whole bunch of businesses. I've been to that cemetery too.
Awesome. So you've been there before.
Hmm. Yeah, I know where it's at. Yeah, my auntie went to Fifth Ward Baptist Church, and she used to get her hair done when she did let somebody else do it in Fifth Ward on Waco Street. I know exactly where it's at.
Oh,
Okay.
you better see him. But yeah, I didn't know that. And he said also the church across from the Frenchies. The church across the church. See, I don't know too much about Houston at all. I don't.
I used to go. I went to Houston every summer up until I was 13 years old. He smashed the thing in the door. I used to go to Houston every summer up until I was 13 years old. So I know a
Man.
lot about Houston. I
I
know
mean,
my way around Houston. That's why when I went down there in 2019, everybody, you want me? I go with y'all. No, I don't. We need you to go. I know my way around Houston.
you don't need no help, huh?
Nah, I went by myself.
And let y'all know that we are doing haircuts for back to school. If you want to give donation for some young man to get his haircut, we appreciate it. We're gonna go out this year again and do our thing for his haircuts, with our treated dog, hot dogs, and and things like that, and and help out the young men and parents who may be struggling to get their young men's hair done, things like that. But we're definitely gonna be out this year, this time in August, doing back to school haircuts. I'm gonna put it on the radio station. We're gonna have signs, um, and just bring your son and your own out, and nobody cares about who you are. Let me tell you this right here. The last time we had haircuts, people were worried about people on YouTube was worried about if someone was gonna see them. Nobody cares about who your kid. Nobody cares about you or what you look like. Okay? We're not petty like that at Vino Entertainment TV. Vino Entertainment TV is to help people who like to help themselves. And we all love kids. We love the elderly. We don't bully. We don't misuse nobody. We don't mistreat nobody over here. None of that. Okay? So it shouldn't matter what you look like. We don't care what you look like. Just bring your kid to get his haircut because $20 to $22 or $30 is really cheap to get a free haircut for a young man from the age of 5 to 18. You have to go to school to get the haircuts. If you're not in school to get the haircuts for a haircut, you can't get no haircut if you're not going to school. You got to go to school to get a haircut. I just want to put that out there because people worry about, people don't want to come because people don't want to see who they are. Nobody give a damn about who you are. We don't even care. We're not caring about you. We care about the kid. Bring your kid. You sit in the car. Bring your kid to get a haircut. That's
And
all.
why would it matter what you look like anyway? If you're supposed to be worried about what your child look like. It don't matter what you look like no way. We worried about the kids.
The kids, right? A lot of people worry about I don't want to come. I'm scared of this, or people don't want to see who their kids are. Girl, ain't nobody think about you. Ain't nobody petty like that, but you on your channel. My channel's not petty like that. We don't even care. A haircut is hard to get. A haircut costs a lot of money, and everybody ain't got $20 or $22 for a haircut. You know.
That's right. That's right.
Let's talk what Jaguar Wright got to say about. Let's see. Yeah.
Yep. That's part of the reason why they.
Now, Pap, now, we talked about this a while back when Elon Musk first came up with that chip. Remember we talked about a while back how they told you can go get the chip, how it had so many monkeys and so many monkeys passed away behind the chip and so many lived and they started taking applications for the chip for your brain. Remember that? I talked about that a while back last year. You remember that?
Yep. Yep.
Now it's all coming to form and figure. I'm telling y'all, whatever I'm telling you, I be doing my research. We do our research and we do not speak about nothing that we don't know over here. You understand me? Now, if you heard her say that, you remember me telling y'all about last year about the chip in your brain and about how they was doing in monkeys and things like that. And here it is again, it's coming to effect. 2025, y'all, we're gonna be in emotion. You ready
I'm
for
gonna
it?
tell y'all something. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but if you just stop and think about it and think about what I'm saying, and you'll see, That's part of the reason. Just look around, people our age, 50, 55, 50 to 60 mostly, dropping dead like flies. I mean, they dropping dead. Because they trying to get rid of us. They know we not going to go along with it. And the younger generations will go along with it faster than we will. We'll be the ones with the pushback, so they trying to get rid of us.
Mm-hmm. 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 Ain't that something?
I'm
Y'all,
telling you, because
y'all better pay attention, y'all better wake up. Wake up. Shit.
see, part of their plan was them C-19 shots. And enough, too many, it was a whole bunch of black people that they couldn't scare into that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one
Mm-hmm.
of them, because I wasn't taking it.
I
And
got me one.
when they sit back and they looked at the data and they were looking at the people that took it and didn't take it because they know who got it and who don't.
Right. So they took records of it. Believe me, they took records of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I told my husband then, I told him, I turned to him, I said, baby, I'm sorry. If I was on the job and it required me to take that shot to stay on the job, I'd just quit.
Well, they was one while forced they was trying to give you no other alternative. Well, I mean by that, they were saying you couldn't go to work, the kids couldn't go to school, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that, you didn't get the shot, this and that, whatever. And now everything done changed now. It's not that scenario no more. You know, you can get it you want to get it, you don't have to get it you don't want to. But at first they try to make everybody get it regardless of whatever it was. They were trying to make everybody get it. You know, you couldn't go to
This
school,
was
you couldn't go to work to make a paycheck, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. But now it's totally different.
this was the first big, large, gigantic red flag for me. Before they start giving you them shots, they flat out said if something go wrong, you cannot sue. That was the biggest red flag for me. You put something in me that y'all ain't had no time to study, ain't had no time to investigate, no years of research, none of that. Y'all just popped up with this and then you tell me I can't sue your ass? Oh, we got a problem. Something
You
wrong with
can't
that.
you can't sue. Hey, they try to make word they let you know. You know, this is what it is. Whatever happened, that's what happened. You gonna be still with me and moving function by it. You know what I mean? But
And
they really
and
just
not only that, it's coming out now because I be on Twitter and there'll be a lot of shit come out on Twitter that Fauci was being paid by the pharmaceuticals to push that shit.
who was Fauci?
Yep.
But you know what? I believe that man so much when he was telling people what to do and well, you know, I
I
kind of believe him. But then after a while, after a while, when I didn't see Fauci no more, I figured they shut him up. They made him shut up.
I this was my thing, and I'm just being honest. They put him to the forefront too. That was another big red flag for me. He had the authority on it. They weren't listening to nobody but him. That don't sound right. That didn't sound right to me. How he the only doctor that know y'all just going along with him and want us to go along with him.
But he got quiet. But after a while, Trump says, well, Trump dump Trump said something, and before I know it, Fauci got real quiet. He wasn't talking
At
no more. He
one
was
point,
quiet.
at one point, he was talking real bad about Trump until Trump told off on him that his hand was in the middle of all of it, and that's when he got quiet.
He got quiet. I mean, he went quiet. Shh, quick. Drop of a pen, went quiet. He sure did. Hold on.
Hey, Pumpkin, listen. When you get off, do you think you can go by the house and get Cheese and Bear and take them by Peanut House so she can do their hair? Okay. Yeah, and listen, when you get over there, if you see Frog, tell him I'm looking for his ass. Girl, don't you know him and Squirrel stole my damn lawnmower? Yes. I said, hell, if y'all was gonna take my damn lawnmower, the least y'all could have did was cut my damn grass first. Girl. And listen, you know Ant got out. Yesterday. Yeah. I already done told him, don't even go down there with Dog and Cat Eye. Cause they don't do nothing but drink and smoke all day. And look, before you go, let me tell you this. How about Muffin done went to Popcorn House, girl? Yet jumped on Cupcake about no good ass worm. Girl, her and Bird got into it and everything. She flat Bird ties. Tree said he gonna put her in jail. I don't blame her. A mess, honey. Anyway, what's Snake at?
Girl, she'll name everybody and pet and dog names, girl.
That tickled me when I saw that too, cause just about my whole family, just about 2/3 of my family got nicknames.
They all got nicknames, girl. Let me tell you, boy, that's something here, boy. When I see that girl, I'm about to tell you I hollered, I cried. Oh Lord, I cried.
We got a Papoose, we got a Poker, we got a Tweety, we got a Kiki, we got a Do, we got a Jack, we got my grandma wasn't Big Mama, she was Little Mama. We got a bunch of nicknames in mine. Every one of my grandkids got a nickname. Every one of them. I call my oldest grandson Sugar Bear. And my granddaughter up under him, that's Toot. We got a Nine. We got nicknames everywhere in my family too.
Yeah. That's why people don't know a lot of people's real names, because of the fact that they got a bunch of nicknames that people don't know about. And when they say, "What's your name?" Well, I didn't know what his name was. I knew him by a bird, a chickadee, a pepper ridge, That's how we don't know. We know people, but we don't know their real name. You feel me? I'm one of them kind of people. I'm that person. I know people, but I don't know their real name. I just know their face. And when I find their real name, I'm like, dang, I didn't know what their real name was.
I found that a lot of people didn't know my name unless they went to school with me. All they knew. And when me and my husband got ready to get married, I was writing out the list of the bridesmaid, and I put Poker name is Angela, and he was reading it. And he said, "Who is Angela?" I said, "That's Poker, Jane." I ain't know her name. All I knew was Poker.
Yeah. And see, and we gotta be ashamed of ourselves. We don't know our friends' real name. We just call them by a nickname.
A lot of people don't. It's a lot of people right to this day do not know my name. All they know is Papoose.
Really?
Mm-hmm. If they didn't go to school with me or know me
know
from
my name. I just give them.
if they wasn't at school, if they didn't go to school with me, and then a lot of people that went to school with me call me Papoose, but they know my name is Cassandra.
Right. When I went to Arkansas, a lot of people didn't know. They didn't know what my real name was. They just knew what they called me. Other than that, they didn't even know my name no way, because I stay in trouble all the time.
And my husband is the first man, and this is the God and the truth. It's the first man that I done been with that actually called me Cassandra and not Papoose.
Really?
And out of 26, 27 years, he done called me Papoose maybe 4 times. And each time he called me Papoose, he was really, really, really mad. I'm Cassandra. I said, and one of my friends, run in little sister, why you don't call her Papoose? He said, when I asked her what her name was, she said Cassandra. So that's what I call her, Cassandra, her name.
Hold on, let's check this out, Pat.
Body of evidence that girls in America are reaching puberty earlier, with potentially troubling implications for their long-term health. Period on average at the age of 12 and a half between 1950 and 1969. Now, between 2000 and 2005, that's down to 11.9 years old. You also found the percentage of girls getting their period before the age of 11 almost doubled, from about 8.5 to 15.5, and the percentage of girls getting their period before the age of 9 more than doubled.
The most important reasons is that both of these characteristics are associated with a variety of long-term health consequences. And for those with very early age at the first period or menarche and persistently irregular periods, those risks include risk of cardiovascular disease, infertility or fertility problems, mood disorders, and cancers influence this. And we found that about half of this trend could be explained by body mass index at menarche. When we looked at maybe what else might be going, including exposure to environmental factors like hormone disrupting chemicals, air pollutants, heavy metals, and exposures to stress and childhood trauma are some important things to consider.
So
I'm not surprised.
I remember, but not when I was going to school, when I started my woman thing, but I remember back in the day, this lady had a dog. She started her cycle. She was 9 years old.
I got a little cousin started hers when she was 9.
Ooh. Can you just imagine your baby at 9 years old starting her womanly thing? I don't see that.
But I'm not surprised at what that woman said, and she true. And a lot of it has to do with the environmental factors and the way they putting all these hormones in the food, especially chicken.
They were Tori just said it's what they feeding the animals they consume.
Yep. And then my little cousin, part of her reason was when she was born, she had an aneurysm, so they had her on steroids from the time she was a newborn baby. So I was not surprised when they said she started her period at 9 years old because she had been on steroids damn near all her life.
But so you know, I didn't start at early age, but I know a lot of people who started at an early age. I mean, at an early age. And I could never understand why. I thought I started when I was like 14, 15 when I first started. I'm like, they said you started late. I'm like, well, what's the early age you're supposed to start? When I found this girl started at 9 years old, I'm like, 9? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm 13.
So your mama got to watch you the whole time from the time you're a little bitty baby, so you playing with baby dolls and outside having a good time, running around, jumping around and stuff, and you on your cycle at the age of 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Tori right. It has a lot to do with the food they feed them.
Wow. But I didn't start at early age like that at all. And then I was in the sex education class, over in Arkansas, and then the little class we had lived at Ilo, with the cooking class, how you sew, cook, and all that stuff. I had that, but other than home ec, yeah. Other than that,
yeah.
I'm surprised. Tori did call it right though. He did say feeding the animals that they consume. He called it right. All right, brother Tori, you on your shizness. Tori said, I got $1. So Tori got $1, so he got to be on his daddy business. All right, Tori, I see you.
Yeah. And I remember when I worked at the park, it was a white boy out there doing community service, and we got on a conversation about how these kids they 11 and 12 years old and damn near 7 feet tall and wearing size 12 and 13 shoes, and he said the same thing. He says all them steroids and stuff they putting in that food. He says especially black kids, they pumping them. And he wasn't trying to be funny. He just said he said they pumping them steroids in them chicken and feeding it to the black folks. That's how come them kids so big now.
Mm-hmm. Tori said he knew women that started having babies at the age of 13 and 15, but that was old school. Yeah, they did have babies at the early age.
They ain't too old, Tori. They ain't too old school. I was 15 when I had my first one.
Well, I was 15. No, I was 15 when I had my son, and I was turning 16 the next following month. I sure did. I surely was. So
I turned 15 in May and had my baby in November.
November. Right, not too far from your birthday, huh?
Couple of months, about 5-6 months after.
Mm-hmm. So how y'all feel about Michael Jackson kids treat his mom the way they treat his mom? How y'all feel about that? Somebody been there for you from day one. You see what I'm saying? How you feel about that? Your father's mother. You know, how do you feel about that? That's crazy, ain't it?
Okay, well, my question is, what about the other grandbaby that she got over there with Mickey Howard? Because Jaguar Rice said Mickey Howard got a baby by Michael Jackson, and she was at Jerry Levert's funeral bragging about it.
What? Now I know Mickey. Now I know Mickey Howard. Say what?
And when she said it, I got to thinking. I said, I thought I heard that a long time ago, but I ain't thinking nothing about it. And then she brought it back up because Jerry Levert was in love with Mickey Howard.
Yeah, Mickey Howard. She was a pretty woman. She was a pretty girl. She was pretty.
And they all from Philadelphia. And that's where Jaguar Rice from. And she said she was at the funeral and she was just embarrassed at the way that Mickey Howard was acting, knowing how Gerald Levert felt about her.
What? Girl,
So
I didn't know she had a baby. I didn't know Gerald Levert had a baby by Mickey Howard. Girl, I would call myself loving all.
No, Gerald Levert ain't the one. Gerald Levert ain't the one had a baby by. Michael Jackson had a baby by.
Michael Jackson. I didn't know that. They trying to say Michael Jackson was involved in no kind of sexual activity with a little boy, whatever. Well, that baby came from some damn word, didn't it?
And said Jaguar Rice said she was at the funeral clowning and bragging about it. Bragging about the fact that she had a baby by Michael Jackson. So this my thing. This is a question I'm asking. I don't know what goes on behind the scene. I just know what I see, what y'all let the media show. Y'all got all these test tube babies out here that supposed to be his. What about that one that Mickey Howard got?
Let's check it out. Tori said Ike Turner said he was getting it in elementary school. Damn. Ooh. And Tori said, I thought Mikey had a baby with Dana Ross. No, he didn't have a baby with her.
No. That the light skin on ATL, that his daddy, him and Tracy Ellis, that's Dinah Ross' daughter. And it's another one in between them. It's 2 girls and a boy. It's actually 3 girls and a boy. All them light skinned babies that Dinah Ross got is by a white man. The dark skinned girl, she I think I seen a video the other day, they say she's 63. She got big bug eyes, look like Dinah Ross, but that's Barry Gordy's daughter.
Was it one where they had a shoot? Diana Ross was singing and Tracy Ross hit the panel and all that. Is that what you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, But let's
the one play on. She play on Blackish with Anthony Anderson.
Yep.
And that's her son on ATL. And he in some of them videos too. All the light skin ones, they by a white man. That white man she married to now.
Yeah, I remember when Diana Ross married that white man, but Michael Jackson wanted her so bad. She just wouldn't give in to him. Let's check it. Just check what's going on with Michael Jackson, y'all.
Did you just see how his so-called son, the white boy Prince Michael, is not willing to give Mother Jackson, Michael Jackson's mother, needs some money, and Michael Jackson's fake Caucasian son won't give his black grandmother any of his so-called father's money. That's happening right now. For real? Yes, the white boy won't give his Michael Jackson's mother no money. They in court right now, and this is why we gotta stop the bunny. Yes, yes.
That's disgusting.
It's correct. How you ain't gonna take care of that man's mother? How you ain't gonna take care of that man's mother?
Now, this is something similar to the Mo 3 thing.
But this my thing right here, cause this my thing on that. Cause I I don't know, I gotta check out that lawsuit. Cause the mama had control of all his money. So how they won't give her none?
I don't know this. She had control of all the money. She had control of everything.
She had control of everything. So how they get their hands on it? So that I'm not understanding what you talk about. I'm gonna have to research that lawsuit because she had control of everything. When he died, wasn't nobody name on that shit but hers.
That's right. That's right. On all the Sony records that he had, all his masters, everything. She was on everything. I'm trying to figure out how that happened. And
I'm trying to figure it out too, cause that don't sound right. When I know she had control of everything.
And don't want to give her. How did he get everything? I got. When you look that up and you find out, you make sure you let Perp know so I can see what the hell going. You let me know so I know what the hell would happen because I don't understand how he could just not give her nothing and you had to get it from her.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Yeah, it's like,
My gosh.
I'm telling y'all, and this remind me all over again about the Mo 3, how they took everything from Mo 3 and not recognizing her for what, for even just being the mama of this man. How can you HOs do stuff like that? How can you ninjas? I mean, I just don't understand. If it wasn't for the mama, you wouldn't even have a person to even have a kid by that person. And then Michael Jackson, and I fought him because he just started having babies. About what was that woman's name? Diana. What was her name? What was that woman's name? Had a baby by?
Who?
What was that lady's name? He had them 2 kids by Blanket and the other girl by. What was that lady's name?
I don't know what that woman name was.
It wasn't Diane. It was something. I don't know what her name was. But maybe they try and get something for their mama. You think? But shit, the mama shouldn't be hurt for nothing no way because I'm sure Michael Jackson took real good care of her.
Yeah, because he was crazy about his mama. So I'm trying to figure out what Umar talking about. Umar, whatever damn name.
I don't know.
Okay.
Kari said, they trying to say Aretha Franklin ain't have no will. What?
Yeah, they said that too.
What? Don't y'all say that. Oh, no, don't say she didn't have no doggone will. What's wrong with these people?
Yeah, and the son was trying to fight to get the money.
What? Look here.
I heard that
too. None of my people better not go have no money and ain't got no doggone will going on. It's going to be a discrepancy up in that camp. I don't understand that. Oh, Tar said, in his opinion, you got to watch Omar. Oh, really? Really, Tar?
I think you do too, because that didn't sound right to me. That's why I said I got to go investigate that courtroom battle, because I know damn well when Michael Jackson died, they said everything was in the mama name.
The mama name. That's what they said. You didn't hear it wrong. They said everything's in the mama name. You heard it right. That's true.
When Michael Jackson died, they said everything was in the mama name.
That's right.
I'm trying to figure out what they talking about, because that don't sound right to me.
Let's see. Let's check this out. Now,
listen, when I know I ain't did you wrong, I wouldn't give a damn if we don't ever speak again. And that's on Mary and all her little lambs.
all the little lambs. You hear me? Let's see here. Let's see. This is one. Oh, so as black people, we can really act out, right? We can really show our color, and we ain't feeling it. We like to come in and just go crazy on you. First, it don't make sense because they said Rita ain't play about her money. Yes, she did play about her money. I thought she had her stuff in oratory. I can't believe it.
And
I just can't believe it.
and they also said that if you go back and look at some of the old videos when she was on TV and stuff, you can always see her purse on top of that piano or on that seat by her or right by her feet, and they had to pay her in cash.
In cash. I remember somebody saying that she wanted cash money on. She didn't want no check. She wanted cash money on. It's all she believed in.
Yep.
Teacher said unless the estate automatically goes to the next of kin, which would be the kids, his kids. Dang. Oh
But
wow.
if one no will, it got to go through probate, and it's up to the probate judge when to let it out. Ain't no certain time. A lot of people don't know that.
So how long the probate normally last, Pap? It don't pay. It's up no year or two, is it?
It ain't really no set time from my understanding. Little research I've been doing, because I've been trying to find out about the trust and all that kind of stuff. And it said really ain't no set time. It's all up to the judge.
Oh, Titi
And
said
how many people?
Titi said he had a will though. But that we saying, but now they trying to say that the son got all the money.
Nah, I thought Michael Jackson had a will, and I thought it was all left to Catherine, his mama.
It was. It was left. It was left to Catherine. It always left to her. But I'm trying to figure out how he get some money though. Where he get it from?
And Tori, right? You gotta pay close attention to what Umar's saying, because when they first started talking about that, it was the kids trying to get the money from her.
Mama, right?
So that's why I say I got to find out. I ain't heard nothing about the kids suing her. I mean, she suing the kids for the money. The kids were trying to get the money from her because he had it set up where they was only supposed to get so much.
Tari said Rita was coming on stage unless she was paid in full.
That's right. And in cash.
Oh, Titi said he turned 18 and became head of the estate. Really? Maybe it may change something then, huh? He also sold Michael's catalog. What?
Well, from what I understand on their catalog, because I seen an interview with Janet Jackson, and it was supposed to be they all agreed upon that because Sony was trying to sue them for everything, the whole estate. Yeah. So they agreed to go ahead and sell them the catalog.
So Titi said, "Yeah, he in charge now." God damn! But what a sister at? It's a girl too, right? What a girl at? Ain't the girl older than the boy, or was the boy born first?
The girl, that's Blanket, ain't it? Cause Prince Michael, that was the other boy, wasn't it? Or is Prince Michael and Blanket the same people? I don't know.
Right, Tori. Michael just didn't trust nobody but his mama, and they said they didn't trust nobody but his mama.
That's right. He was crazy about his mama. He let everybody know that. A lot of his decisions was not made unless he talked to her, and he said that.
Titi said now he can always put Catherine over the estate. I don't think he's gonna do that. Oh, I know the woman name. Her name was Debbie. The woman name was his mama name is Debbie.
Yeah.
That's her name, Debbie.
That's her name. Yeah. Now that you saying it, I remember.
She 2 kids still. But how many kids in Michael? Wait a minute. She said it's still 2 kids living with Catherine. So Michael just only had them 2 kids by Debbie, right? He only had 2 kids by Debbie, and then you say he got one by Mickey Howard. That's 3. So how many kids did Michael Jackson really have?
That's a good question.
How many kids did that man really have?
That's a very good question.
Now y'all know we all don't like Jehovah's Witnesses. Hold on, I got my. Let me I think my girl at the back door, somebody at the back door back here. And, I don't know why people come through the back door when they need to come through the front door. But let me just go ahead and get my back and see who at my damn door back here. What's going on back here? Ain't about to TT back here. TT. Hey, TT.
Hey,
Oh,
Cat,
hey,
why she always threatening me with this Batman?
I got to
Like,
have that back,
dang, can I
girl.
get in without you? Yeah, you ready to
Come on
bust
in, girl.
a
Come
mofo
on
head
in.
to the
Come on
white
in.
meat? Cat, you see how she do me? She be ready to
Yeah.
bust my head to the white meat with that bat.
You, you supposed to let family and friends in the back door. Everybody else come to the front.
I
Well,
know, I
I got
know.
Vivis a security alarm. I can see y'all at the door on my security shot on my camera. Hey, I was just I was just sitting here and I was like, see, this is the problem with us black folks, right?
Yeah,
We tend to, all let all our mess go to probate, go get jumbled up in court, can't handle nothing amongst ourselves as family, you know, who shot John, who buried who cared, right? We understand
Right.
that those kids were pretty young when uh Michael J passed on. So
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and even in the Mo3 situation with Mama Noble, salute to her. I believe that it's wrong to take away those rights from somebody mama because without them, they wouldn't be here.
right.
So if the mama got to take over and dish out money here and there, take care of the children that's left, take care of the money, financial, what I'm saying, the financial aspects of that person's life and what they left behind. Why you gonna exclude somebody mama? Vanessa, Kobe, which
Yeah,
Kobe's wife
yeah.
did the same mess to his mother and father.
Yeah.
And that's becoming a thing, and I got a problem with that.
I hope it wait.
Yes.
I hope that wait was going on. I hope people are paying attention and seeing what's going on and make sure they got their affairs the right way in order. Because Tori said when MJ passed away, his house was ransacked and all the cash was gone.
Yep. And they said the kids did it.
He was struggling financially at the very last moments of his life. But here's the thing, it really don't matter because something gonna get left to him. You see what I'm saying? Something
Yeah.
gonna get left behind. So I agree. They need to be making sure that the affairs are in order while they still living. So when they pass on, the kinfolk ain't got to fight and go back and forth to court and stress about the stuff.
Yeah.
But that's an injustice to them people parents because good and damn well if them people was alive and breathing, they'd be looking out for their mamas and daddies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just what we do.
And that
That's right.
goes, it's sort of similar, but it's a little bit different. Like me and my daughter was having this conversation, and one of her baby daddies always throwing out, and my mama this and my mama that. Me and him don't get along. We don't get along. But my thing is, why you always throwing your mama up in her face like she ain't got no mama? If it wasn't for her mama, she wouldn't have been here, and then y'all wouldn't have had them two y'all got. So what make your mama any better than her mama? What make
and
everything
and
your
and
mama?
and his mama ain't no better than you.
And
At
that's
the end
what
of the
I'm saying.
day, I'm sure that two women could come together and share in the responsibility. And should anything happen to them tomorrow, y'all could come together and share in the responsibility of what's best for the
That's
grandkids. Correct?
right. That's
So
right.
we need to quit being ignorant and thinking that this is just a normal thing because that's not a normal thing. Back in the day, they didn't move like that.
Yeah, and
Yep.
it's everything his mama say is right. Everything she say is right, and everything I say I'm retarded. When my daughter over here is, she got 3 kids. She going to school. Yeah, she having a little hard time now cause the rent high in the motherfucker. But she got a job. She go to school. She taking care of her kids. She got 3 kids. You got 3 kids. She doing better than you, and you a man. You can't keep no job. But everything your mama say is and my mama said that. My mama said this, and my mama said that. What the hell?
This is really a new generational, new people, new young people problem because I don't remember people having these conflicts back in the day. When somebody
Yeah,
passed on and money was left, it was divided or They came together. They made a decision. Should we sell the house? Should we sell the big house? Should we keep the big house in the family? You know what I'm saying? What goes where? Make sure
Yeah.
the kids good. Put college funds together. With, I mean, come on. Where's the common sense in the world anymore? Where
It
did
ain't
it
so
go?
coming no more, TT. It ain't so coming no more. And just
Cause
like that,
damn, this shit ridiculous.
and let me take it a little further to show you how stupid he is. Now y'all call me on the phone. Y'all got me and my daughter on the phone with him and his mama. They called me. I didn't call them. They called me. So you on the phone trying to make me and my daughter look bad cause your mama on the phone, and I get hot and I go to cussing, and then he gonna holler about don't be cussing in front of my mama. I said fuck you and your mama too, cause I'm grown just like your mama grown. If you don't want to hear me cuss, hang the phone up, cause I didn't call y'all. I ain't got none one of y'all number. It made me mad. How you gonna tell me to respect your mama when you don't even respect me, motherfucker? Excuse
Ugh.
my French, I get a little hot heated.
Oh,
You
it's
don't even
okay.
respect
I
me.
mean,
But
because
you,
listen, we can't deny, Pat, that we are dealing with a bunch of ignorant ass, excuse my language,
yeah.
in this generation. Like, what
Let's
is
go,
y'all
y'all.
thinking?
How you
Ashley
want me
might
to
live
respect?
outlive all of them damn grandkids.
Yeah, then you talking don't be cussing in front of my mama. Who is you and your mama? I don't give a about you know your mama. You don't want to hear me cuss, hang the phone up. That's exactly what I said. Cause I'm grown, just like your mama grown.
I truly wanted to get the
That's right.
opinion of y'all because y'all much wiser. Y'all been on this earth longer. I definitely wanted to see what your viewpoint was on it when it came to that just wiping out the parents of these people and saying the hell with them, let them survive however they gonna get it. We got the money and we ain't looking out for nobody else in the family. It's all about greed to me. It's all about greed.
Yeah.
Right.
And it don't make no sense, TT. It's
It
just
is.
like on my mama's side of the family, we got a huge family. I'm the second oldest grandchild. A lot of them little young ones, especially now that they know I got my business, a lot they look up to me anyway, and they always call them $5, $10 here, $5, $10 there. If I got it, I'm gonna give it to them because I'm not gonna tell them no. I'm gonna be one person that they can't say, well, Pebbles might have talked shit, but she came through for me.
Right.
Right.
Cause I don't know what I ain't saying. They could be desperate for that little $5 or $10, whatever it is. If they ask me for it, I got it. I give it to them. I don't change one word. I might talk a little. And then if they ask me to borrow it, that's a different story. If you say let me have, okay. But if you say let me borrow, I'm gonna be looking for my money back.
Jay said Vanessa and Brian, Kobe wife, was left over $5 million, y'all.
Yeah. 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 Yeah,
And all
TT.
the
And she
residuals
can't
after
come up
his
off of
name.
200,000 or 300,000. I mean, that's she act like that's gonna break the bank.
But wait a minute, she getting a check whenever she getting that check, cause she getting all the residuals off of his name.
Thank you. Thank
Tori
you.
said, Tori said Steve McNair mom was going through the same thing right now, and Steve McNair owned over 200 acres of land in Mississippi. So y'all need see. That's what I'm saying. When y'all get this money, when people get money, they need to have their damn affairs in order. So this kind of thing won't be able to be where it won't happen. Where it can't happen.
Right.
Not maybe not where it can't happen.
You
I
know,
agree.
me and my friend, we talked about this a long time. People that know what to do with money don't never have none, and the ones that don't know what to do with it always got
Ain't
all the
got it.
money.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cause if
That's
I
right.
had money, I have my mama house. If I had some money and I have my mama house built where she can move around in it in that chair the way she want to, everything would be set where she wouldn't have to get out that chair to do nothing but get in the bed and get on the toilet.
I'm saying
That's
that's
right.
my what if I'm dead and gone and my mama outlived me, she ain't gonna have to want for nothing. I'm setting her up to be okay. You understand?
Yeah,
I'm setting her up to be okay. And that's what people need to understand. Just because they not here don't mean that's not what they wanted.
yeah. And that's why my kids get mad at me because when I tell them everything I got is going to my grandkids. Because my grandkids are the future. Y'all my kids, I love y'all to death. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm doing it for them because y'all might not be able to do what I'm at the position, what I'm trying to do right now because you don't want to listen. You're hard-headed as hell. But the Bible says you're supposed to leave an inheritance for your children's children. And that's what I'm trying to do. Leave an inheritance for my children's children. Because
Y'all remember
they the one gonna rule the world, so I need to make sure they set up right.
Y'all remember Raisin in the Sun? She got that
Yep.
$2,000. She said, I'm going to get my grandson a
Huh.
house.
Hmm.
And she put her
Yep.
son in a position to be ahead of that house.
Yep.
That's old school African American values.
That's right.
When we
That's what that
when we
is.
bought my kids got a little bit in their feelings, but when we bought this house, I said we agreed that all the grandkids, my grandkids with our kids together, my grandkids and his grandkids, all the grandkids, the house is left to them, and they cannot sell it unless every last one of them agree.
Mm.
If one disagree, it can't be sold. That's how you stop that greed.
This stuff crazy. And I was just telling Perp. I said, Perp, I don't understand how they sleep good at night, knowing that they done took all them people, mamas and daddy's money away from them.
Yep.
It's
I don't get it.
greed. It's greed. One of the seven deadly
Tori said,
sins, greed.
Tori said, my child and my mama on my life insurance right now. I know that's right. Because
Hmm.
I mean, especially especially when you got money. I mean, just imagine people like us. We ain't got that much money, but we got insurance. We got our little what we do got we got our little shit in order. But people who got money, they ain't even got their shit in order. That shit is out of order. They need to get that shit in order. If I made money and I knew I'm gonna be making this kind of money every month, the first thing I'm gonna do right then, the next day or next day after that, is go get my insurance in order, my will in order, make everything in order. When I get it printed up, I want you to give it back to me. Let me go over it, look it over, whatever it takes, 2 or 3 days, look it over. I mean, because I make sure it's exactly how I want it to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So get your shit in
just like
order. Get it in order. Get it in order. I don't
just
understand
like
that. Saying.
I got some stocks, and when I opened up my account, I had to put a beneficiary on there, and everything that my husband is not the beneficiary of, my oldest grandson is,
Right.
and my son is on my stocks. My husband name ain't nowhere. It's all my oldest grandson,
Yeah.
and he
So
know the stipulation. It just ain't yours. You got to split it.
yeah.
He know the stipulation.
I ain't got no will to leave it to it, but I know I got some insurance, my insurance and all that stuff. I got all that stuff in order, and then my little piece of land down there in Domino, Texas, and down there in I got my little stuff in order, but still, and we
See,
love
I had
people.
to do it. I had to do it before my heart surgery. I had to do my will, my power of attorney, my health power of
Yeah.
attorney, so that they can make the decisions to resuscitate me should something happen. I had to
Right.
do all that stuff. So I
Yeah,
feel
Yeah.
you.
and you know what? It's hard to get them old people if they ain't already in that mindset. It's hard to get them to see it that way.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to talk to them like you remember back in the day. The insurance man still come to your house, sit down, talk
Yeah,
to you,
Right.
go over everything with you. Because I just had one come to my house the other day. And my
yeah,
mama
and
said,
Right.
like,
"Why you letting him come up in here?" I said, "It's important. That's why I'm doing it."
yeah,
Right.
it's like okay, it's only two. It's just my dad and his sister left. It was eight of them. It was just my dad. It's my dad and his sister. Them the only two left. They got 22 acres down there. They trying to sell the land. Why the hell is y'all trying to sell the land? And my daddy, you got more kids than she got. You got way more grandkids than she got. Why is y'all trying to sell the land? And his argument, ain't nobody gonna go back down there. How you know? You don't know what's gonna
Right.
happen.
You don't know when
Right.
somebody gonna need to come back down there.
Right.
Yes.
Right. They need to go
So
Yeah,
home. It's cheaper.
keep that stuff in the family, man. I'm telling you, these people. I don't know what it is.
I'm,
It's
I'm
like they dumb. They born to just be
that,
dumb.
now it's that mentality is I got mine, you get yours. That's them
Right.
baby boomers.
Right. Right.
And I'm gonna have to go down there and talk. I'm gonna have to go down there pretty soon and really talk to him. He finna move back. He ran somebody tried to break in his house in Nacogdoches in the city, so he gonna move back to the country on the land, which is good. And I'm gonna have him buried right there on the land, whether he like it or not. He ain't gonna have no say. I got all to say. I'm the oldest. He gonna be buried right there on that land where can't nobody take it. On top of that,
Right.
and he don't know. He don't know that I know he got a term life insurance policy. He turned 77 the other day. If he lives 3 more years, he get all the money back, and I get the money. He don't. He don't know I know. His girlfriend told it.
Mm-hmm. And see, my uncle, when my uncle passed away, he left my other uncle and me in charge of the on the wheel. So, um, I, I, I said when my uncle passed away, I need my oil, because right now he the only one get. I mean, I don't know why line oil makes it where you have to wait till everybody pass away before the kids get the the oil money or whatever. But
The benefit, yeah.
yeah, and that's really dumb because look how long we had to wait for our little money. My mom been gone for at least about 9, 10 years. I got still to wait that long time just to get her portion of her money from the oil. That's crazy.
But in the situation with Michael's kids, they spoiled. I knew it was gonna happen. They spoiled. He broke his neck, went broke, making sure that them kids had Neverland and everything else. That everything they set eyes on, he made sure they wanted. They got. You know what I'm
Well, and
saying?
actually, after TT, he had Neverland before he had the kids.
Yeah, he did, but he added stuff to Neverland when they were born. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
He,
And then
he
went
made he
bankrupt.
had a,
Had to get rid of
yep,
Neverland.
yep. It was when they were born, he had it redone because he had shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And them
Charlie
kids
said,
did not want to be in the new home that he lived in, and they was like, we want to go back to Neverland. And any and everything they wanted was there. You see what I'm
Yep,
saying? So that's just a
yep,
bunch of spoiled. They just a bunch of spoiled kids that was used to getting everything handed to them.
yep. That's exactly what it was.
so Charlie said the daughter lost her job and had to move in the house, and she was inherited from her daddy.
She probably quit that motherfucker.
Y'all have y'all shit in order. You hear me? I don't care if you ain't got but $20. Get your shit in order. Get it in order. Get your shit in order. Cause you just never know, and you don't know how people
And
act when people
and
pass away.
sometimes and some of it is a little bit easier than a lot of people think because you can get a lot of stuff online and a will. All you really got to do is for a will is write it out and have it notarized. That's all you got to do for a will. People just won't take the time to sit still and do it.
That's how I did my dad's, and that's what I'm saying. And even though mine was still done all in the hospital, I made sure my stuff was notarized and legalized before I placed it in a file, so that when I go, whoever left here, they can handle it.
Yep. And that's I was thinking about that. Have been thinking about it for a few years, but when they talk about selling the land, I really, I'm finna get on the bandwagon because you is not finna get rid of that land. You is not finna get rid of it, and I'm gonna have a
Right.
piece of paper rolled up because I got a half sister that I don't think really my sister, and I got a brother that I know that's my brother, and my brother especially, I don't care what he done did, he still deserve a piece of it too. And I'm the oldest, and I'm gonna have it fixed up that whatever go down, and I done found out in the state of Texas, the older sibling, if they don't have a spouse, like my dad ain't never been married, he ain't got no spouse, so the oldest child got to say so. My dad ain't never been married, and I'm the oldest child, but I'm gonna have it written up that I got to say so it won't be no mess. Cause I don't
Yeah,
trust
cause
that. I don't trust that sister.
when my daddy passed away over on Spruce Street over there, he left the will over to he left my sister in charge. But I told my sister that right there, right there on Spruce Street, before you go across some tracks, my daddy landed right there on the corner right there. And I'm like, why don't we
Yeah,
just knock the house down and just go ahead and put a fourplex there? We all got our own little apartment complex. See what I'm saying? But
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna need all my money I'm gonna need my money from everything. Look, I'm gonna need
Me,
everything.
Perk
And
said,
then
"I'm
me.
coming for mine."
yeah, and then the
I'm,
house,
I'm
and then the land
I'm
on
like you.
and then the land on
I'm like
Spruce Street. I don't think it's no good, Pat. The land on Spruce Street. I mean, on Oak Street because on Cedar Street down on by Oak Street because of the fact that when it rained this past last time, it flooded. It went over the water went over the road.
all you gotta do is put some dirt on and build it up. But I'm like you. I want all mine because my daddy, that sister down there where he in Nacogdoches where he at. You raised her. You didn't raise me. And I don't feel, and I don't have no animosity, but I don't feel like in life and death you should get it all.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I didn't ask to be here, and I
Yeah.
ain't
I'm
had
glad.
nothing to do with being a person.
I'm, I'm glad my daddy had a will. I'm glad my uncle had a will. My mama didn't have no will. My grandmother had no will. She said everybody is, I guess the older people feel like the kids know better. They silver. They know how to act when it comes to that part. But that's back then. But now, right, kids right now, you need a will for right now. 2024, you need a will. I don't care if it's just for one damn chair. You need a will. Get yourself a
Yeah,
will.
and it's gonna hit you in the face for you know it, cause like they was all scrambling. It was already understood for my papa died. He died in 2010, and they was all scrambling to get everything. They understood how it was supposed to be separated, but when my papa died, my grandma made them get it in writing how everything was supposed to be going. So when she passed, it wasn't no real big argument about what everything was. Everybody know what they supposed to be getting and
Right,
how it supposed to go.
right,
But
right,
but one the baby, my auntie, that's the baby. She still being greedy because you got a trailer sitting down now, and then you living in the house.
hmm.
You ain't living in your trailer. You living in the house. My
Well,
grandma's house. The
it's
house.
gonna always, but yeah, you know, it's gonna always be that one person gonna be. It's gonna be. I mean, it wouldn't be right if you didn't have that one person in the family that's greedy. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
Yeah, cause that's where my uncle was. When my grandma died, he went in there, he sold the house, he did. My mom was like, well, shit, we couldn't even blink fast enough before he was getting rid of everything and selling off shit, and you know what I'm saying. They was
Yeah.
like, well, whatever, whatever, and let them do it. I'm gonna take your butt to court.
right.
Period.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
they
And
need to.
but TT, it shouldn't go that far. TT. I mean, it shouldn't go that far. You know what I mean? You know, right or wrong. You knew what mom wanted, and this and this and that. I mean, it shouldn't have to go. When we have to go that far, I think it's really sad and really selfish for a person to have to go that far to do all that just for what your parents done and done left y'all
Well,
to act right.
well, what do you think about this? My mama got 2 or 3 life insurance policies. They offered her one when she at Red River. She had that one at Red River. She had another one, and she got the teacher's retirement because she worked at the school so long. And she got a life insurance policy there too. My little sister talking crazy, talking about she don't need all that. Who are you to say she don't need all that? If she felt like she needed that, she needed that. It's
Mm,
7 of us. And I think for you to be hollering about she didn't need all that, you being selfish.
Right, right.
mm-hmm.
Because
Cause ain't nothing wrong with my mama mind. Ain't nothing wrong with my mama mind. She had a stroke, she just can't use the right side. Ain't nothing wrong with her
right,
mind. She still in her right mind. So if she got all this before she had the stroke, when she had a stroke, you hollering about she don't need all that. That ain't none of your business is whether or not she needed it or not, cause she felt like she needed it. And then who are you to say she don't need it?
Yeah,
right,
people need to mind their business.
right.
Like for
Because
Yeah,
real, because people not going through life doing things, you know what I'm saying? Just they don't know what they doing and getting themselves into. They doing it for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's
right,
always a purpose behind what people do. You know,
right.
yeah.
people, oh, they don't need
And,
that. They don't, what they talking about over there? Look, man, mind your business and handle your damn affairs. So ain't nobody
and
arguing
see,
over your stuff when you go.
and don't get me wrong now, I love my little sister, but I know she don't like me. I know she don't like me. And right now, my mama live with her because and she feels some type of way about it. But before my mama got sick, my mama couldn't make a move unless you was okay. Unless she seen what you had to do. Unless she seen what my little sister was gonna do. Unless she seen what my little sister wanted. Okay, she couldn't do nothing for none of the, my little sister started having kids. She couldn't do nothing for none of the other grandkids. My little sister talking shit. She only when she doing stuff for her kids wasn't nothing said. So that's why mama there with you now. That's the very reason why mama right there with you now. Cause she couldn't do nothing for nobody but you and your kids. And now you mad about it. You can't take it. But you caused that on
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, right,
Cause I
right.
tried
And
to get mama to move up here. When I got this house, I wanted mama to move up here. I would have did whatever I had to do. They fussing, they didn't want her upstairs. She didn't need to be upstairs. But my thing with her upstairs was she had got to the point where she was stuck in that chair and didn't want to move and she was walking at one point. And I was gonna
that's true.
help. I'm
Yes,
gonna help. I'm not gonna let her come down the stairs by herself. I'm gonna help her come down the stairs where she can get some more mobility. You know, move around some, not just be stuck in
yeah,
that chair.
yeah,
She didn't want to move
yeah.
up. She didn't want to move up here because she said then I won't have nowhere to go and visit. So I left it alone. I just hushed. If she happy down there, That's what she happy at. She happy, I'm happy.
It be like that. It be like that though. If you don't get old folks to move before they get too old, they ain't gonna move, Pam. Because
Yeah, I know.
when they get to certain age, they stuck in their ways and they ain't going nowhere. They you can forget about it. They ain't moving. They ain't moving.
And she wanted that motorized chair, and I was kind of upset because I said, "Mom don't need that motorized chair. I know why she wanted it, because she's very independent. She don't need that motorized chair. She's gonna get stuck in that chair, and then
Right.
she gonna have to have it. She can't move. She can't walk now. She can't walk because she done been in the chair so long. But when she come up with the chair, it's 7 of us. All of us had to put $100 in. I didn't change one word. That's what she want. I'm gonna put my $100 in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
But
didn't
y'all
think it
make
was a good idea, but I didn't argue about it because that's what she wanted, and
what
that's
she
my
wants.
mama.
Right. Y'all make sure y'all get them wheels together. Get your affairs in order. If you ain't heard nobody tell you that, we three on this panel tell you need ninjas or whatever. Get your shiznits in order, no matter what, because you just never know when that time comes when you're gonna need them to be in order. You just have to be in order. I'm telling you. Now, how y'all feel about Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on your door and stuff in the middle of the morning? They want to come in, check out the news crew with them and stuff. And I just couldn't figure out if this lady wasn't
Did you say in the middle of the morning?
yeah. If
Ain't
this
no
lady
one
was
came to my door in the middle of the morning. Shoot, they ain't gonna get
PT,
answered.
if this lady, this lady just went off on the news crew. And it couldn't have been no Jehovah's Witnesses, but it said Jehovah's Witnesses. But I couldn't just see what a Jehovah's Witnesses was. Let's check it out, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh like I laughed. I laughed about 2 or 3 times. I watched it about 5 times. Hold on.
And what I'm starting to notice about a lot of y'all men, man, y'all only label.
Not that one. Here's right here. My bad.
Originy sounds. Showtime.
Rosemary. I'm not Rosemary. What in the hell y'all knocking on my door for? Well, I'm not Rosemary. Why y'all knocking on my door? Hey, don't put that camera in my face, man. Get out my door right now. Ma'am. Get the wait a minute. You think I'm playing with you? Ma'am. Wait a minute. Get out my you don't have to come like that. Well, don't come to my I'm trying to leave some information. Rosemary don't live here.
I guess she told him.
Damn, she wasn't playing with. She was about to beat him like she was gonna beat me with that bat.
That was a hoe, a garden hoe for your grass, for your lawn. That she
Yeah,
had
I
in her
know.
hand.
She wasn't playing with their ass. Get the hell off my porch with them
Look
cameras.
here.
What they was over there with the cameras for?
Right, I said it wasn't no Jehovah's Witnesses. When I learned them Jehovah's Witnesses, I'm like, there can't be no Jehovah's with no news, with no camera. And then, oh girl, I guess she felt like she's a black woman that she can handle this other black woman, but she couldn't handle that black woman. But that black woman went crazy on her. So I'm wondering, was she Rosemary? What y'all think? I think she was Rosemary.
I don't think she was Rosemary. I think she just tired of folks knocking on her door.
Herb, you crazy. I'm about to change devices. Hold on.
Okay. So if your man take you out to eat, when you want him to pay for the whole meal. Now this is something I just saw. I thought was just really cute and funny. Hold on. It just tell you how a person is. Why I always pay. When people tell you, come on and go out to eat. I got you. Now I always like, I want my own money.
Mm-hmm. I tell you quick, I ain't got no money.
If I ain't got my own money, I wouldn't go. Right. I don't want to go. So hold on.
Can I get a number 8, crispy? What you want, baby?
Let me get a number 2.
Say no more. And the number 2.
I don't have any money, and so.
Oh, that's all good, baby. That's all good.
Okay.
Take off that number 2.
Now, if he turn around and ask me what I want, he better have some money. Don't ask me what I want if you ain't gonna pay for it.
He didn't have no money for her at all. So that's why I always say it's best to have your own money when you go somewhere. Please have your own. Don't depend on nobody. They I got you, and you
leave me alone.
Get to have your own stuff.
And what I'm starting to notice about a lot of y'all men, man, y'all only label women crazy when they know they worth and don't allow you to mistreat them and handle them in any kind of motherfucking way. That's it. That's all I said. What I said. For sure. For sure. Free game.
He right.
We got Tori in the chat as a man. So Tori, to the question that he just a question, is there a true fact what he just said? A woman ain't crazy because a man thinks she crazy, but she ain't crazy because she got all her shit in order. But he thinks she crazy because he thinks she don't know what she supposed to know. What you think, Pat?
I think he right. And then on the other foot, the women nowadays expectations are too high.
Yeah.
I think you got to cut the man a little slack. And a lot of the women, the men, on his point, I'm a woman. I think you're right because a lot of men are intimidated by women that got their stuff together, and then they want to talk about them, tell them they crazy and they money hungry, gold diggers, and all that kind of stuff. Cause she got her stuff right, and you ain't got yours right, so she intimidate you a little bit.
Right. But if you intimidated by a woman by her bit by what she making, I mean, get you a better paying job. If not, get you two. But some women's gonna be a breadwinner and still like a man who just got just a regular smegular ass job. You feel what I'm saying?
Sometimes it ain't about what he got. Sometimes it's about the person. If you a genuine person, it shouldn't be about what he have. It's about what y'all can have together.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Cause even though you the breadwinner, like at one point I was the only one working, and my husband, he was a housewife. He cooked and cleaned. He didn't fuss about it. He cooked and cleaned.
Right.
And I was out making the money, and I couldn't complain because I ain't got to go home and cook. He ain't laying there all day waiting on me to come home and clean up and cook. He done did it for me.
Right. But see, that's a difference between him doing his job as far as your partner when he know you out making the bread. But then then it's another difference when you out making the bread and you come home. This man still at home playing a game.
Yeah.
They dancing, got music going and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He eating up everything, sitting back on the control, flashing them. There's a difference between a man who's at home taking care of business in the home than a man at home playing the video games, partying, smoking, kicking it, and you come home to a shit ass house messed all up because he ain't did nothing all day. The kids done tore the whole house up. The kids' clothes ain't changed. They ain't been bathed and looking dirty. Yeah. I find a problem there, but then you find a lot of women who got men like that, and I think you're some very sorry ass women to be paying those men's way.
And that's right, because if a woman sit there and allow that, something wrong with her, in my opinion. Cause I had to have this conversation with one of my baby mamas because I didn't like the way she was. I called it bitching him out. I didn't like that. You making him sit home and babysit and potty train the baby and take the baby off the ball and feed the baby and all this, and you go to work, and then your argument to me was, well, somebody got to do it. Well, you the damn mama. Why he ain't out working?
Right.
And I was talking about my son. And then another one is baby mama. This is the first baby mama. Her mama. She go, TJ cooking and cleaning. He keep my house clean. He cooking and everything. I said, tell that nigga get out and get a damn job. And I was talking about my son.
Right.
He ain't got no business cooking and cleaning. If it's you and your daughter up in here, he ain't got no business cooking and cleaning. He need to be out there making money for y'all to cook and clean.
Right. Tari said, now you come home and he playing the video games. He baby boy, not the real McCoy. Yeah. So
you sure right?
But get me is, and I get so mad. A lot of women take these men in that's doing things like this, but y'all ain't making him be a man at the home to do what he's supposed to do. And y'all come home and y'all gonna do the cleaning. Even though he probably did the cleaning, but you gonna come home and do the cleaning, the cooking, and then don't forget when it's time to lay down. Beside that man, he gonna want you to perform in action. And
my thing is, This is the way I look at it, and it's just me. If I'm going out and work and I gotta come home and cook and clean, what I need with you? I ain't go to the store and buy me
You
a
don't.
toy.
You do it by yourself. You can do it all by yourself. And see, but
That's
a
right.
lot of women, a lot of my sisters feel like they need a man in their life. Y'all don't need a man. All the man you need yourself in that Bible. Believe me, the same thing a man can do, you can do your own. So you can turn your own light bulb. You can fix. It's a lot of independent women that do things on their own. But to have a man in a household, just to have a man in your household, just to eat your food up and call you B's and H's and stuff like that. You don't need that man in your household because you got kids. What your kids thinking about you? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta be mindful when you bring people in your house. You gotta be mindful when people leave people on your wheel. You gotta be mindful about a whole lot of stuff, y'all. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta start now. Times is different, but when our grandmother and our mama was raised up, time is very different. Now, time now is much harder. People do much more lying. They ain't being truthful. It's just really bad for us right now.
And like I was saying a while ago, when for 2 years I had a job. My husband didn't have no job. We weren't married at the time. We were living together. But my house was clean. My food was cooked. Laundry, everything that a woman did, he did. My bath water was hot. He might not be there when I got there. He might be done just left. Had to be done just left because my bath water be hot when I walk through the door. Food
Yeah.
on the stove already done. House clean. House clean. Laundry done. The whole 9 yards. He do laundry and he do most of the cooking now. And he'll do it. He'll do his own laundry. He'll clean up too. I clean up.
Yeah.
It just you have to find nowadays a lot of women and men just be looking for somebody to be there. And that's why a lot of the problems in my just living life, in my opinion, you got to find a mate. And in the first 6 months, you gonna know if that's a mate or a partner or just somebody you can kick it with.
You better know it, sister. You sure right. If you don't the first game, it's always business about the first 6 months of a run trial. If it don't work out, hey, and don't if it ain't working out, don't force it to work. Let it go on and go. Let
That's
it
right.
go. It ain't for you. It ain't for you at all. You know, if I,
That's
you
right.
know, I'm a single woman. I do everything on my own. Okay, TT. I do everything. I don't depend on no man for nothing. When I had a man, I didn't depend on a man for nothing because when I had a man, I still paid all my bills, no matter what. My mama
Hmm.
always told me, pay all your bills. I don't care if you got a man that still pay all your bills. That's your house. You pay your bills. And
Yeah.
when you pay your
And
bills,
like
when a man come to your house, he don't pay no bills. You put that joke about your house because he ain't the right person for you. He's a user.
and like Like when I was working them 2 years and my husband wasn't working, I was working at the park with all the men, and a lot of them, that man ain't got no job. You need to tell him to get a job. You don't need to be out here doing this, and you don't need to be out here. And I flat out told him, number one, them my kids at that house. Them ain't none of his, and I can't expect him to take care of my kids like I'm gonna take care of them.
That's right. You got that right.
Number two, if he cooking and cleaning and doing what I would be doing if I was sitting at home, what I'm gonna complain about?
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. See, I ain't finna be doing all that and then come home and I ain't finna go to work and then come home and do all that. Before I do all that, I'm gonna struggle by myself and I'm gonna come up by myself. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
right. And when I was by myself, I did all that. But I wasn't by myself. And he understood the program. I didn't have to tell him, he did it. And I didn't have no problem with it. When his daughter came, now at the time it was on my kids, and after 2 years his daughter came to live with us, I gave him 6 more months. Get yourself together, get up, find you a job, because now you need to help me take care of your daughter. It wasn't no problem. He didn't even take the whole 6 months. 2 months later, he had a job.
Right, right. Because you know why? He was out looking. He was out putting in work. And what I mean by that,
Yeah,
he put in work trying to find him a doggone job, take care of his family, because he want his family, and he want his family not to struggle. And he seen what you was doing by yourself. So yeah, he had to do something to try to help you. And that's a man
yeah.
who's trying to help you. I mean, he love you, he love your kids, he respect you, and respect what's going on in your household.
Yeah, and I didn't turn his daughter down when she came. She fell right on in with the rest of the kids.
Right, right. Tori said, "Wake up, work, get the money, go home, put up the money, play with the kids, kiss your lady, shower, read a book, pray, sleep, and repeat." That's how it's just
Yeah,
how she. That's how she go. Mm-hmm. That's
and
how.
sometimes like right now, my husband he know I don't like to cook, but I will cook. And sometimes he'll get up and he'll cook before he leave and go to work.
See there, see there. And see me, I appreciate a man like that. You see what I'm saying? Because he know what you do and what you doing, and you know, y'all. It's called working together as a couple, as a marriage. It's
Yeah,
called working together. Y'all work together as a marriage, and that's what a lot of people don't do. You know,
and
they don't
like on
they don't.
if he cook a big meal Saturday, we gonna eat the leftovers Sunday. And a lot of times, if he cook a big meal on Sunday, he got leftovers to take to work with him, and he cook 'em big meals so he can't have leftovers, so we don't have to cook every day, cause he ain't got
Right,
no problem with leftovers.
right, right, right. I understand that. I like look. That's when our juices done soaked in and our
Yeah,
seasoning and that's when it's gonna get really good. You be really
yeah,
in.
yeah. It's certain things I like. Like I like to eat cold chicken. I like to cook fry the chicken, and if some left over and it sit in the refrigerator, let me hit one of them hooters. I'm going there and fuck that cold chicken up.
Good. Now I can eat some cold pizza. Now I love me some cold. Now pizza. I don't know cold chicken, but I can eat some cold pizza. I can touch some cold pizza up. I like a girl. Yes, I can. Don't know pizza. Pizza cold. Oh yeah, I can turn. I don't even need to put it in the oven or refrigerator. Not only that, pizza not good to me once you rewarm it up. It's not good no more to me.
It's not.
A lot of food
It's
you can
not.
rewarm, and a lot of food you can't rewarm. And the food you
Yeah.
can't rewarm, I mean, you cannot rewarm no Chinese food. Chinese food is
Mm-mm.
bad when you. It tastes terrible when you rewarm Chinese food up. Oh my god! And I don't.
Let,
No, not at
let
all.
me let me get full of that medication. I like to stand in the refrigerator door and eat the chicken because I like it cold when I get high.
Oh Lord. Tari said Cassandra too. Tari said Cassandra, he respect you and he like food. If you don't cook, he ain't tripping. He probably like his cooking better.
Nah, nah, nah. You right on most of it, Tori. But he say that he like my cooking. I just don't like to cook, and he know that, and he like to cook.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'll be glad to get
I
me a
had
man
to,
to cook. God damn, I can't find no man come my house that know how to cook. Ooh, Lord, it was
I,
better than we
I,
rock. Lord have
I had
mercy.
to do a lot. I had to do a lot of cooking when I growing up because I was the oldest, and I don't like to cook. And to be honest, I done had 3 men in my life. They like to cook, and I let their ass cook.
Hmm. Tari said Williams chicken ain't good microwave either. Huh.
Hell no. And fry me.
I ain't never had no cold Williams chicken before. I ain't never had nothing cold before. I know it wasn't no good.
You can taste that cold grease when they get cold.
Right, TT. Chinese food taste like gravel when it has to be warmed up. You right, TT. It's terrible. I was like, damn, I bought this. Oh, it tastes so nasty. I mean, I had bought some. I think I paid like $10 or something for it. I mean, it was full. My plate was stacked. And when I got home and ate it, I was warm. And then I was going to go eat it again. And I warmed it up. I threw it in the trash can. It like it didn't smell right. It didn't taste good. None of that. Tori said your husband must be a good country dude. He is a good country dude. He good. He country.
Yeah, he is. He is, Tori. He from the country. He's from the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's all right.
And I tell him all the time, I can tell he move around the house just like his mama. And I can see the military in him. Because everything has to be, you can see the military in him too. Because when he get up in the morning, it's certain things he do when he get up in the morning. It's certain things he do in order. He not going to eat unless he done took a shower. He not just going to
Okay.
come in the house
Okay.
and wash his hands and eat. He going to come in the house, take a shower, then go eat.
Mm-hmm. 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 She said, I ain't never ate gravel. I just could imagine how it tastes. Terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Y'all go ahead and hit that cash up. We're gonna be doing donations for haircuts for young men from the age of 5 years old to 18 who are in high school and in school getting the education. We're trying to help any mother, and we also know there are single fathers as far as back to school haircuts and things like that. I wish I can find some ladies that knew how to braid hair, put ponytails on. I would do it for the young women, but I don't know any women that that would start in their time, doing her braiding young girl two braids on the side. Some real simple ain't gonna take that long to fix it. So many minutes. You see what I'm saying? So I wish I had women that knew how to do two braids or ponytail or some real quick hairstyle for young women from the age of 5 to 18. But the young girls now they want to weave and all that. So we ain't doing all that. We ain't trying to put no weave in the head. We ain't trying to do all that and color. We ain't trying to. We just trying to help you best way we can help you in any kind of way that we can help. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, none of that.
Well, we got a little time. Maybe we can ask around. Maybe we might find somebody between now and then.
Yeah. Tori said cooking bacon biscuits in the morning with plum jelly. Bro, you like plum jelly, Tori? I like plum jelly too and strawberry jelly. Yes, Lord. But the best bacon it is, y'all, is that rind bacon. What y'all know about that rind bacon?
Already. My mom come in the house today. He had some spam. I said, "What done got into you? I ain't had a spam sandwich in a long time." He said, "You want some?" I said, "Yeah."
Girl, I ain't had a spam in years, girl. I love me a spam sandwich, girl. But I like my spam to be a little burnt. I need a little crispy on it. But I love some spam sandwich, girl. And I like goose liver. I love some goose liver, pal. Oh, good.
I don't do the goose liver, but I gotta have my spam a little burnt.
Baby, I can turn I can eat the whole goose liver packet by myself with crackers or just with bread. I love goose liver and I like hog head cheese. Hog head cheese is good. Yeah, strawberry jam. Yeah, I like strawberry jam too.
That's how my mama don't eat nothing but strawberry jam. My mama don't eat no grape jelly. She don't drink no grape Kool-Aid. She don't drink no grape pop. She don't. If it ain't a grape that you pop in your mouth and eat, she don't want it. Nothing grape flavor.
To never grape flavor, huh? I know that's right.
She said no. Ain't nobody get to kill her with no Kool-Aid.
I know that's right. But y'all, yeah, if y'all can give me kind of donations, $5, $10, help out for haircut. Hopefully the young man over at No Short, No Losses to do the haircuts again. That'd be a great thing, and and get all that taken care of. And, you just never know who you can be a blessing to. And like I said, nobody care about what your kid look like. Nobody give a damn what you look like. None of that. Like I said, we don't care about the looks. We don't do no bullying. We don't try to put down nobody. We just try to do inspiration things and motivate and inspire people to do the right thing. We don't do all that other extra stuff, cussing and Dawson. I care less about what you done did in your lifetime. Only thing I care about what you're doing now. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not invested in nobody else's life. When I get out here, I go have fun. I go sleep. I play my Sabrina. I'm put it in the chat, Tori. Let me see here. And Tori, like I said, if you can find somebody also, and to help do her, because like I said, we're gonna put flyers out. I'm putting it on the radio stations. I'm doing all that. I'm gonna make sure these young men get their haircuts like we did last year. We're gonna have hot dogs, chips and things like that. If you want to donate for chips and things like that and hot dogs, you can also donate to Curbside or to 9301 Walmart. And that's at the Forest Lane place. So you can always donate money, or you can donate your food. I don't need the money, really. You can do. I mean, if you want to donate money, cool. If you want to send curbside order, you can send curbside order where you can pay for it yourself on your end, and you can send it to me on my end, and I'll be more than happy to pick it up. Like I said, we're gonna try to have a great turnout and inspire people. Like I said, nobody care about It's not gonna be no violence. We don't do no fight. We ain't gonna do no fighting like that because we are adults. We don't show out in front of kids because we want our kids to see how we act, so they when they get older, they know how to act with their kids and how to perform in their household. Because believe it or not, a lot of kids mimic their parents. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of kids is out there showing out because their parents ain't teaching their kids because their parents is showing out their own self. You see what I'm saying? So,
You sure
um,
right. You sure right, friend.
yeah, yeah. And I did a poll if do you think things would slow down if the parents would be more if the parents would get charged for unaliving or the parents get charged for the firearm violence, would kids be more control of what they do and more mindful for the parents with how their kids go out the house with the firearm weapon because people don't know what their kids have. And let me stop right here and say this right here. You daycare parents. I seen on TV where this man took this baby and was turning this baby upside down by his feet. If your kid tell you something ain't right at the daycare, get off your ass and get to that daycare center and check on your babies. If something ain't right at the school, the kids that something ain't right at the school are getting bullied. This lady said her daughter unalived herself. She was at school and she was getting bullied. Y'all go to them schoolhouses, not schoolhouses like the old folks say. You go to schoolhouses and check on your kids, what your kids is doing, how they performing, make sure they ain't getting jumped on, being bullied, because being bullied can take your kid mind measure to a whole different place. Y'all check on y'all kids. Y'all check y'all kids' backpacks. Y'all check y'all kids. Make sure y'all teacher is doing the kids' teacher is doing the right thing in the classroom, badgering them, teaching them, treating them any kind of way. This one boy was in school. He was in special ed, and they had this boy in a closet, a little black boy in a closet because he was in special ed. He wasn't learning fast enough for them. When that lady found out her kid was in that closet at the schoolhouse, she did the donkey, which I would have did the donkey too.
I would have
So
did
don't
it too.
y'all take what the teachers say about your kids and go check on your kids. Y'all understand me? Check on your kids at those schools. Teachers lie, principals lie.
Yeah, let me tell you about what happened to my little granddaughter. Of course, we got all in an uproar when we found out what she had done. But I always take them off after I get through fussing with them. I fuss at them. I jump the gun too. I fuss at them. But I always take them off, and I get them to tell me, let them tell me they side of the story after their parents done had them out with them. Okay, my little granddaughter wrote on a piece of paper, "Fuck you, AJ." She in the first grade now.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, of course we got all in the uproar when we found out where you get this from and why are you writing this on this paper to the little boy. And the teacher called her, but she said the little boy had been picking at her.
Yeah.
He had been picking at her. He told the paper the paper was hers. She didn't tear it out the paper. The teacher saw the paper, but she didn't know that the little boy had tore it out of her paper and wrote some on the paper to her. The teacher saw her writing and what she wrote. And she said, "None of he had been picking at me. He had been picking at me, and I got tired of him, and that's why I wrote that on that paper." So I told my daughter to go up to that school and tell that teacher what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I
Yeah.
knew in order for her to write that, first of all, we trying to figure out, yeah, you done hurt my mouth a little bit, but I try to be careful around them when I talk unless I'm mad. I'm being honest now. When I'm mad, ain't no telling what to come out of my mouth.
Right.
But in order for her to write that on that paper, I knew someone right. And where did you get this from? And
Right.
then when I pulled her to the side and asked her, she said, "None. He had been messing with me. He had been pulling my hair. That was my paper. He tore out my book. He had been picking at me for the last 2 or 3 days." And
Oh.
I told my daughter, I said, "You go up there and you tell that teacher what she said, cause she ain't lying.
Yeah.
She ain't
Yeah.
lying."
Yeah, that's why I say y'all get to the schoolhouse and check on y'all kids what's going on in the schoolhouses. Y'all just don't know what goes on at the school. Y'all believe what the teacher say. You can't always believe what the teacher say. You got to go in there, and it's always his side, her side, and it's another side. It's always 3 sides to the story. So y'all check on y'all kids at them schools. I'm telling y'all, I've seen things in them daycares. Checking your kids in them daycare centers. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying because you just never. I'm like a never. You just never know person. You just never know.
Yeah.
Just never. You can't be too for sure about yourself. You see what I'm saying? You gotta make sure your kids is being treated right. You gotta make sure you check their backpacks. You can't forget those kids. Your kids depend on you to make sure they're doing the right thing because they got to go through life.
And that's another thing. That's another thing. My granddaughter, she put my great granddaughter in the daycare center because that's what her mama told her to do. And see, my mama, only 2 of my grandkids had to go into daycare center because my mama always believed, and our family was so big enough, it was always somebody in the family that could watch them. Only 2 of mine had to go to my grandkids had to go to daycare. That's because me, my mama, and my daughter, we was all working, so they had nobody. She had no other choice but to put the kids in daycare. But they didn't stay long. They didn't stay long. Now my granddaughter got her daughter in there, and I told her not to put that baby in daycare. I said, in all actually, after I told her, I said, you can come where I am. So you don't have to, cause you don't know what them people doing to your baby up there. And the way you treat her at home and the way y'all treat her at home, they're not gonna treat her like that at daycare center. And when she go to Kleiner, you don't know what they doing.
Right.
I said,
Right. See,
they
my son,
always.
I never sent my kids. My oldest son, he didn't. When I was in Arkansas, he didn't go to the daycare because back then your grandmama took care of your kids. My grandma took care. My grandfather showed him how to tie his shoe and showed him how to go fishing, and my grandpa did all it with my young man. So you had grandparents back in the day that took care of kids, but now grandparents now they ain't taking care of no kids. They ain't
But
babysitting.
see, but see, that's the problem. That's the problem with mine right now. I'm one of them grandparents. Yeah, I go do my little business, but like my daughter, she work from home. You could go get a job. She could watch the kids when she at home. Your baby go get you a job. But my other daughter, she ain't got no job. She sit at home every day. She can watch them kids. It's somebody around here that you know that family gonna take care of your baby, and that's what my mama and my grandma believed in. My mama, we couldn't put out my kids. No, my mama gonna sit right there and watch them until she decided to get a job. And
Right.
most of us were grown and in school, and the little one was in school. So my mama didn't believe in that.
Right. Yeah, and even when I had Gavin, he didn't go to no daycare. His grand took care of him and all that. But now, you don't have grandparents taking care of kids because kids don't know how to come and get their kids, and the kids are all night long to go and get the kids. And I be back about 2 or 3 hours to have fun with the girl, and they don't come back to 6, 7 o'clock the next day. Think it's cute. By then, I'll never babysit again. Take your baby to where you want to go.
You right about that, cause I got one right here in the house with me. I'll be right back, and you going out the door, and I got out there you too. And then when I go to talk shit, you get out of your feelings and take them over to your sister house. I don't care, take them on. But if I'm a babysitter, that's all well good and fine. But don't use me. I don't mind keeping.
But my thing is, grandmothers got life too. You hear me? We got lives. Grandmother got lives. Mama got lives. Daddy got lives. We got things we want to do. Like you want to have fun. We want to have fun too. That's why I want to babysit your kid all night. So you come and get your kid. You don't come and get your kid. Now that's why people don't keep your kids no more. You don't come and get your kids. The kids show your house up. You don't know how the kids ain't maintained. Don't know how to control themselves. Don't know how to act. Yeah, all that. Yeah. I don't have a problem. So that's a good thing for me. So yeah, my grandkids is 14 years old.
And then this my problem, cause I got so many of them, and then I spoil the little ones. Then I be talking shit cause I can't get rid of them. Every move I make, they're right on my heel. I go to the bathroom, they at the door.
Those are your babies. So you spoil them. So you know what you got to do. You spoil them, right?
Yeah, I got one, this little bitty one, 2 years old. They sleep upstairs. My bedroom downstairs. He'll come down, he'll get out the bed with his mama, come downstairs in the dark. I woke up one night, didn't even know he was in my bed till I rolled over. He didn't come out the bed with his mama and got in my bed. I got a couch in my bed. They don't care long they ain't here with me, they'll sleep on that couch. And his bed's upstairs for him.
Yeah. I tell you what, y'all take care of y'all babies. Like I said, y'all go to the schoolhouses and check on your kids. I don't care if your kid's 17 years old. you still get out your butt going and see what's going on at the schoolhouse, no matter what. Make sure your kid gonna have it out his crib so he can graduate, so he or she can graduate, go across that stage and get them a life for themselves. So yeah, y'all take care of y'all kids, but let me just say this before I get up here. You young ladies who have any kids and throw them in dumpsters and leave them behind and don't want them, get you some birth control. Get you some birth control. Wait till you get old enough to get out your mama house and get your own job and get your own place to live so you can be a parent to your own kid instead of dumping your kid off. Or better yet, just don't be sleeping around with nobody because they got clinics that will give you all the birth control, all the condoms that you need to prevent pregnancy. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, you're in high school and just don't know that how life really is. Don't get them get no kids because life is hard when you're in school. Try to get an education, go to school, have a baby, come home, try to do your homework, and don't be in those sports and all that. Oh, you just drink. You ain't got time for no kids. So y'all be bad when y'all got the kid and just throw them away. And better yet, just throw one my way. I'll take one.
Yeah, that's right. Don't you gotta go find somebody who want them. Bring them over here. I got a house full all the time. I be begging for my peace and quiet sometimes.
You can bring me if you need a babysitter, you need a peace of mind, and you about to go lose your damn mind and go crazy. Call Perp, text me, email me. Perp, I need a whole hour. Can you just keep for an hour? Just 1 hour. I don't want you baby for an hour because everybody. I think that this is what I think. Pepper leave. I think mothers get so overwhelmed with what's going on, and they ain't got no other outlook, and they just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just like I just can't do it. I don't want no kids. I just forget about it. You know what I'm saying? But I know time get hard. Things everybody have a hard time. You see what I'm saying? But everybody need that one person who can be they one outlet for 20 minutes or an hour. Everybody just need that one outlet to hold me down for an hour, just get my mind right. And you just never know what will happen. But yeah. So if you got a problem like that, call me. I'll babysit for an hour, 2. I ain't do no more 3. That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah. Call me, ask me is my grandchildren around. They big enough, they have somebody to play with. I don't mind keeping kids. I've been keeping kids all my life.
Right.
Sometimes I be want to throw my hands up too, but I just say that's the reason why I'm still here, because I gotta help raise these kids.
And when I be seeing people putting their kids in trash cans, I'm like, dang, why you ain't give me that baby girl? You should call my phone. I would took that dang on baby. You should gave me that baby. Said Perf taking babies and kids of all ages struggling to take care of you. Call us, email. She got you. Let's go, TT. I got you, girl. I got you. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do.
I'm right along with you, friend. I help too. I don't got no problem with keeping. I used to keep like my son, his girlfriend. She had a granddaughter, and she had custody of the granddaughter because her daughter got up and left the baby at the hospital when she had the baby. Just left the baby there. So they gave it to the grandma. The grandma, yeah. Now here you is with your grandchild. Your child grown, and you got the grandchild. You trying to work? I'll babysit her. I ain't got no problem with babysitting her. I kept that little girl. Taught her how to. I potty trained her because she was peeing on herself when pull up. I potty trained her. I taught her how to put her clothes on. A whole lot of stuff. When she go up there with the great grandma, they was talking about how smart she was, and the grandma had to tell her, "That's Miss Cassandra. She do all that. She keep her every day." I ain't gonna treat her no different than I'm gonna treat mine. If she doing something she ain't got no business, I'm gonna get on that little ass. But if I feel like she was 3 and my granddaughter was 2 and my granddaughter wasn't in no pull-ups, and if my granddaughter, you a whole year older than my granddaughter, you ought to be on the pot too. And I took my time and showed her. She knew it got to the point when she might come over here and pull up, and when I get up, that was the first thing she was getting out of her, that pull up. Looking for her clothes. Put her clothes. I taught her how to put her clothes on. She didn't even know how to put her own clothes on. You 3 years old. You don't even know how to dress yourself? I showed her how to put her clothes on her. My grandson, he 2 years old. He know how to put them drawers on. He might not tell you he got to go to the bathroom and boo-boo, but he know how to put them on.
Yeah. So y'all, like I said, you want to babysit? I'll babysit for you. Sure will. I've been babysitting lately for the last month or so. I've been babysitting this girl, baby. She want to go out with Mika. I told her, yeah, I'll babysit. She gonna be gone about 2 or 3 hours. I don't mind babysitting. I have a problem about that. Every mother with 4 or 5 kids, oh, she needs a break.
Yeah.
Break. Give that mother a break. And I think if more mothers get a little break here and there, I think it'd be more mothers who'd be more successful in the household with their kids. Give them a break. We know that we got men, baby daddies and things like that, and they run off. But some men do have enough sense to give a baby mamas a little break. You see what I'm saying? Give them a
Yeah.
break. Before I leave, I'm telling you how I had my break. How I had my break was Gavin daddy came and got him every other week. I had him one week where his daddy had 1 week to party by kid what he want to do. The next week, the daddy came and got him. That was my weekend to go buck wild, do whatever I want to do. So we had time to ourselves every other weekend. He wasn't better down. At one time I wasn't either. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That made a difference between our relationship, and it made it easy for us to raise our kids together as joint as joint custody. See what I'm saying? So y'all give them
Mm-hmm.
break on their kids, y'all. Go by and say, hey, I'm just calling to see if you need somebody to come out, just if you need a break, or if I can watch the kids for a couple of hours. But you got those silly mamas be like, no, you can't keep my kid. My kid ain't getting nowhere. Why not?
Yeah. Now, that's one thing I tell anybody I am most grateful for my mama for is she helped me. She didn't throw me away at 15 when I had my baby. She helped me. She was there for me. She took care of my kids. Anytime I need a babysitter, she might talk a little noise, but she wouldn't let me take them nowhere else.
Right.
They had to stay right there with her. And
Right.
I appreciate my mama. I appreciate my mama to the fullest for everything she did to help me. My mama and my grandma is they the reason I'm the woman I am now. I see so much of them in me. My grandma had 8, my mama had 7. I got 4, but I got 11. I'm finna be 12 grandkids, a great grandchild. I done raised countless other kids, ain't none of mine. I done potty trained, like Amber, little sister, her oldest 2 kids. I potty trained both of them. She ain't did it, I did it.
Yeah,
I help her take care of her
I don't
kids.
raise my kids too in my lifetime, but with my kid, and I done fed kids with my kids, and I done clothed kids. But you know what? That all come with that's just called love. A lot of love, and that
Yeah,
God give you the will that you can do, and give you the finance that you can do it. You see what I'm saying? That's just all in God's
yeah,
plan. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just a good call. Just call a good heart. That's just call a good.
yeah.
That's a good heart. Yeah.
And a lot of times, like even when I was out there in them streets, my friends be wanting to go out. I don't want to go. I'll keep the kids. I'm gonna go get my kids, and I'll just come over here and keep your kids with my kids. Y'all gone party. I stay here with the kids. That used to be me.
Right. Yeah, I'm the same way. But yeah, if y'all again like y'all need a babysitter, y'all better contact me and consult. We're gonna babysit for you, but we gonna babysit no all night. I don't do no all nights. And
Hey,
to the club, oh, I don't babysit for no club. You going to the club, I don't babysit.
if you gotta go to work, you gotta go take care of some business, or maybe need a couple hours to yourself. I ain't got no problem with that. Especially if you trying to help yourself, I don't have no problem with helping you. If you ain't trying to help yourself, all you want to do is hit the damn streets and don't want to worry with your own time. Well, you take them on with you.
Right. That's why I said you going to club. I ain't babysitting going to club. But if you going to work, I need to get some time to yourself. I got you. But you gonna go to the club? I ain't got you. You got to find your own for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Pep, anything you want to say before we get up out here, girl? What you want to say, girl?
Now I want to tell everybody, keep your head up, keep it on the swivel, share a little love, give a little love, take a little love everybody.
Love everybody, and don't y'all forget. We don't do no bullying over here, none of that. But you know, we might talk a little noise here and there, you know what I'm saying, and get our point across and tell you what's going on in the streets. And y'all could not say, now, the ones who've been my day ones who've been here with me, y'all could not say that we didn't know about the food, we didn't know about the water, we didn't know about the chips, we didn't know about the scatter rooms. We've been on point about everything. Have you heard me? On everything we talking
Mm-hmm.
about, we've been on point. We've been on point, y'all. We've done our research. We've been paying attention. And everything that's coming out now, we have researched and we talked about it, and now it's all coming out to be what? Nothing but facts, and that's the way it's supposed to be, because we don't want to get nothing out that's not true. We don't want to lead nobody the wrong way. We don't want to do none of that. You see what I'm saying? We want to make sure we give everybody the correct information. That's why it's called do your research. Like Mo 3 say, do your own homework. You hear me? But y'all take care of yourself. And my last thing I want to say is don't forget your delivery drivers and your mailman. Put that water out there for them. It's hot. I mean, today it was 106. It felt like 106, but it was 92 or 98. And I didn't turn my air on to it got about 5:30 because it said between 3, 4, and 5 is the hottest time of the day. And
That's the hottest part of the day.
Yeah, so I don't run my air around the time. I turn my air on around about 6 in the evening and stay on to about 2, 3 in the morning. I turn it off. I got 3 fans. Let my fans circulate my air in my house. Once my air circulate in my house, and my whole house stay cool until the next day. When the next day come about 1 p.m. it start getting a little hot. 4 o'clock. Oh, it's hot. I'm sweating, but then about the air, so I don't turn my air on to about 6. But yeah, y'all put some water out there for your mailman, your delivery drivers, just somebody who's thirsty. Y'all just never know how much help you can be. If you can get some crackers, peanut butter crackers, or just some cheese crackers, and put out there with them a little snack, I would appreciate it. And believe you not, whether you know it, they would appreciate it too. I promise you, they appreciate it. They appreciate it much more than you ever think. But I thank y'all for coming over here and hanging out, and let's get some lessons that's been done. Get some homework up in here, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody, and like I say, keep yourself in check. Check yourself every time, at every house, and keep yourself safe. But anyway, y'all know our motto over here. We wouldn't have no other way. It's how the hell you gonna love somebody? You don't love yourself. Peace.
Moving slowly through the yard, through my mind, I feel